theory. That's just a theory.
A game
Gay
theory.
theory.
That's not where I was going with that. Sure.
Thanks for watching.
watching.
Man,
Please watch us.
We're already at the end of the stream. I guess I can go to sleep now.
Yeah. David, you've no one to blame but yourself if you're gonna be
Oh yeah,
exhausted
I
this
have
stream.
no one. No, I'm not exhausted at all.
Alright.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Are we live? Luke, can I get confirmations?
I'm working on it.
I'm working on it.
We should be.
I think we're live. We are live on Mixer.
Yeah, and we should be live on Twitch.
Okay. So, that being said then.
Hey, there we are.
And welcome to episode 60 of Fall As They May. Sorry for no stream last week. I wasn't happy with what I made. So I decided not to run the game.
It's okay, Eric.
Yeah.
Very professional.
Very professable-isk. Apologies if I might be a little low energy today because I woke up 30 minutes ago. So I'm still waking up. David hasn't slept at all.
No, I woke up like 24 hours ago. What are you talking?
All y'all sleepy bitches.
Jordan, he's yawning, but I don't know if he's actually tired or if he's just trying to make us feel better about our own situations.
Oh no, I've started the process of having like, what is it, sleep anxiety or whatever it's called.
Sleep anxiety.
Yeah, dude.
It's the thing where it's like, oh yeah, I should sleep, but my body refuses to do so.
Insomnia?
I could be reading.
That's called insomnia. That's not called sleep anxiety.
Okay.
It could be.
Nom nom nomnia.
It was on somnomnia. All right. So, I guess with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into today's game. So, last we left off, the favored few, after returning from Zythan with Odd and convincing him to allow them to have the artifact in his possession, took some time around the city of Nuxvar to meet with some friends, do some shopping, and just have a day to themselves after the last couple of weeks that have been non-stop action for them. In that time, Ophelia attempted to attune to the artifact, however, found herself imprisoned in the astral plane. The party, after discovering this, tried to figure out some way of getting her back, enlisting the help of Mafi, who unfortunately was not able to do anything to help them at the time. And then resorting to going and finding Xander and Matthew. Matthew, who gave them a very coy smile on the way back, having previously warned them about how dangerous these artifacts were and feeling vindicated in his assumptions. Made their way back. He took the artifact into his hands, and upon concentrating on it, it extended out into the standard that you had seen him carrying before. At which point, the entire party was simultaneously teleported into this very, very dark, cramped corridor inside of a black cage, and upon looking outside, saw hundreds of other cages stacked on top of each other with various individuals seemingly against the bars looking out and down at the new people who had recently arrived. And that is where we left off. So, as you guys kind of take a moment to get your bearings, you immediately discover that this cage probably wasn't built to house this many people. As you look around, you can see that all your companions are here, along with Xander, who is currently, his hand has kind of gone to his side as he looks around, grabbing onto his firearm. You see Matthew kind of looks around in confusion, and you see Mafi, who is currently kind of scratching his head. Well, this is certainly interesting. Where are we?
Yeah.
No clue.
Is that
Hey.
boy Buffy's here?
Dave's just gonna point a finger at Matthew and go, "What the fuck did you do? What did you do?"
He kind of puts his hands up and just kind of moves his arms and shrugs, seemingly just as confused as you are as to where you are right now.
Oh well, fan-fucking-tastic. Okay, yeah, yeah, sure. I bet you don't have a fucking clue. All right, I'm gonna have a look.
I mean,
at
I have a
these,
thought.
oh.
I could be wrong.
We're inside the staff.
Maybe. I don't know if the personal realms of the four gods are in their artifact, but I mean, it's at least related. Unless there's some other thing at play here.
Oh, what? So the realm of this thing is like, oh, there's just a whole bunch of fucking cells, and that's supposed to, what? Relate
I
to?
mean, just
Matthew will look at you, Ophelia,
Well, this
And we'll
is a
start-
lawful artifact.
and we'll start tapping his head.
Yep. Was going to do that. Telepathic bond.
Okay, so you spend a little bit of time casting telepathic bond. How many people can you link with telepathic bond again?
I believe it is 8.
8 people, which you guys have exactly 8 people in your party right now.
yeah.
Damn.
Emily,
Fuck
Party
carrying.
you just made it. We made it past the recap.
Yes, so just
So you
made it
haven't
past
missed
the-
anything yet.
So you're just in time, Emily.
And now I'm party
Sometimes
sick.
I'm brilliant, and this is that moment.
Yay.
Mhm.
Oh, you're still dreaming? Who isn't dreaming?
Okay, so as you
I'm
link
still
to each
in a
other,
dream. Snake
Snake eater.
and you guys look around, you notice a couple of things just in the cell by itself. Number one, there appears to be some words that are etched into the side of the cage. As you look down, you see actually what looks to be pictures, almost like carved pictures in the floor. However, and to a lot of your dismays, there is no door on this cage.
Oh, great. Well,
This
that's
is just
great.
a solid piece.
Gotta love that.
Can we
for
still
us.
see outside
You
of
can-
the?
You can see outside. Does
Is there-
anyone?
Is there a floor?
Have we taken a long rest, perchance? Because that was discussed.
No.
You have not, although you can take a long rest here if you would like to.
This fucking sleeping sardine ass cage.
It would be-
Of the places to sleep,
I can't say it would be comfortable, but it is serviceable. You guys would be able to take a long rest here if you would like to.
Gary across his arms. Doesn't anyone need a breather? I mean, of all the places, a place with no doors, I think as safe as we're gonna get.
Can I breathe in here?
You can
Personally,
breathe
I don't want to
Okay.
stay here for too long.
in. You can breathe in.
Well,
Everything.
I could
Oxygen.
use a little breather, but at the same time, I also don't want to be fucking in here.
I don't know. I don't do well with tight spaces.
It's up to you guys. What would you like to do?
I'm going to look at whatever words were like scrawled over the place.
Yeah, can I put on my hat and just start touching things?
It's written in common.
Oh, never mind.
Okay, cool.
So you can see what looks to be a message of some kind that reads, "Hello, my dear guests. I would like to apologize in advance as this was not intended for the majority of you. And as such, I would like to give you an opportunity to leave. However, one of the people in your midst is a danger to you and others. They will not be allowed to leave unless they can prove otherwise. On the floor is a little puzzle of sorts that I would like you to solve in order to get out of the cage in order to begin your escape and get out of the cage. Here are my rules. You may work together as you see fit to solve the puzzle. You may not use magic or any other means to leave the cage. These are your only rules. I wish you the best of luck."
Work together, no using magic to get out of the cage.
What? That's some fucking bullshit.
You would be surprised how much magic lies in your own mind. And Carrion will point to the temple.
Hey, yeah, no shit, because I have a thing that I like to do, which is called a fucking door to get the fuck out.
You know, that's very astute of you. I can appreciate that.
Let's check
Is
if there's any openings.
There's a box, yes?
There is no box. You look on the floor, and what you can see is 4 images. You can see what looks to be a town crier, very clearly a town crier, reading aloud from a scroll.
Yep.
You can see a humanoid individual who is currently paying money at a stall. You can see what looks to be a guard decked in full armor that is grabbing the arm of a hooded man with a dagger. And you can also see what looks to be a king or lord that is sitting in his throne overlooking a town.
What was the second one?
Sorry.
A woman paying a shopkeep. Or humanoid. I said woman, but it's more of a humanoid. It wouldn't be that detailed.
Are they like oriented and like which one would be north? Like
It's like a square basically. You look at the floor. It's cut into 4 sections, and each of them are at different sections.
is it the entirety of the cave?
In the entirety of the
cage?
floor of the cage, yes.
So I'm guessing this has to do with other events.
Well, as you're reading this and kind of taking this in for a second, you see, just for a moment, some words start to burn into the ground that say, "What do these represent?" And then they disappear.
What do they represent?
Represents a bunch of bullshit, and I'm gonna go ahead and have Dayton start casting the dome. Tiny
You're gonna
hut.
cast a dome. You're gonna cast a dome in a cage.
Can we?
It's at least a little.
Can I
Actually-
interrupt and ask why?
I was gonna say, like, how exactly does it feel currently, like, in this area? Is it cold? Is it like
We're not allowed to cast magic.
It's very
to get out of the cage?
It's stale. The air in here seems stagnant. It's not.
All right.
It's not particularly warm, but it's intended to be uncomfortable.
Well then, fucking, I'm getting the tiny hut out. Fuck this noise. I'm gonna get the tiny bead out. I'm gonna go ahead and start casting for a minute the tiny hut.
Okay, so anybody gonna try to stop him?
I will.
Okay. I mean, I mean, the way you stop him is you just grab his arm. If he can't do semantics, he can't cast.
Dude, what the fuck?
Dayton,
What?
no magics.
In order to get out of the fucking cage, dumb shit. Like, what am I gonna
I
do
don't
with
know
the
if
hut?
it
Am I gonna go ahead and
discriminates.
magically, like, whoop out?
I'd like to
What do you
leave, and I
plan to
think you would like to
accomplish?
leave too.
My question, Dayton, what do you think it would accomplish making a hut?
It would not be as fucking disgusting as the air is right now. I would like to be a little bit more comfortable.
Is that actually how the hut works? Player Emily is confused.
I am going to read this out.
How the hut works.
No,
is
I'm
the
just more
caster-
curious.
Yeah, the caster can basically set the temperature and everything inside the hut.
Basically,
Yeah.
here's the last bit. The atmosphere inside the space is comfortable and dry, regardless of the weather outside.
Oh, I see.
The fact that it is this discomforting, Dayton is used to a certain lifestyle, so he's like, no, if I'm gonna sleep proper. because this is-
Aliamin's tiny hut is the equivalent of like the ultimate like tent.
I see.
Yep.
I'm learning things. This is exciting.
I wish tents were like that in real life. Are you
I
telling me
know.
could
I
make
go
it, like,
camping all the
73
time.
Degrees in
So if you don't
really
fucking
don't
mind-
think we're going to be taking a rest here.
Oh, what's up? What's up? Luke's raising a finger.
I've got it. Capitalism.
I mean, I was going to say power.
You say that out loud, and
Yeah.
nothing happens.
Oh.
What does that have to do with it?
Um,
It seems
An
more like it's
execution.
about
I think you're on the
authority.
right track.
I was thinking power.
I
Yeah.
was thinking an execution.
What?
Wow, these
Law?
are 4 really different.
How the fuck is a person paying for shit about execution?
In a sense, if it's telling a story, I think you're on. You might be onto something there. If it starts with the
mean-
keep, the guard caught the.
Well, I don't know about the fuck about any
Caught
of you, but I am
the-
gonna go ahead and start trying to go to sleep. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna go back to the tiny hut.
Let's hold on. We can figure this out. Just one moment.
Hmm.
Can I yell out power?
Yeah, you yell out power and nothing happens.
Law and order.
Yeah.
Do you say that out loud?
Yes.
The cage
SVU.
opens.
Hmm.
I caught that earlier. Didn't say anything because we were too busy arguing about fucking huts. I mean, it was laws except for the guy with the knife. I don't
The
see how
thing
that.
was,
law and-
it's keeping the law and keeping order.
I was on the right track, I
Yes.
guess.
So as you say that out loud, the cage
Dun
opens.
dun.
What side does it open from?
The whole cage just lifts.
Okay, I was wondering if it just like collapsed downwards and we all fell.
Yeah, you're all crushed. You're all dead.
Okay, so
Yeah,
now
it
that
just-
there's no fucking bars holding us, can I please cast the hut? Because if
Well-
everyone's so exhausted and fucking tired.
I don't know about you, but my body's well rested. Let's keep going.
As the cage falls, or as the cage is lifted. See, you got it in my head now, Chris. As you guys are crushed under the weight of the cage.
Oh, I thought like the bottom of the cage just dropped out and we all fucking fell.
You hear another thing. You see another message appear. Congratulations. Here are your new sets of rules.
Great. We'll see.
There are many housed here. However, you may not release any other prisoners from their cages. And I will allow you access to cages of occupants who have perished. These are your only rules.
But you're the prisoners that perished. All right, so
Don't free people have access to
You can go in your hut
cages.
now, Dayton.
oh,
How many
can
cages
I?
are around
Is anyone
us?
gonna fucking use the
As you're
dome
looking
now?
around, as you're looking around, because you're taking a moment to take in your surroundings, there are hundreds of cages. As a matter of fact, you are basically in a cell block right now. And scarier still, you look around. Most of the people that are like at the bars looking are completely decayed bodies that are slumped against the bars.
God,
Ugh.
this is horrifying. I'm going to can I do I notice anything that's can I notice if there's something, is there anything that's hiding? Okay, so can I make a perception check to
Absolutely.
notice what's happening? Should I get my dice or can I roll in quiet?
Your call.
I'm fine with rolling
Do what you
quiet.
want to do. You do you, boo boo.
Never had a dream.
Okay. We're gonna do client for now, and if I don't like the results, I will run down to grab my dice. Nope. Persuasion, perception.
Uh-oh. Somehow
Don't know why it rolled 3 times.
Dude, it rolled 3 times. Sick.
Reliable talent. I see.
Let me see if I can't
I
bring
guess
it back.
it's accounting for it, and then it's like, oh yeah, you have reliable talent. So
Okay. Well,
it's
you
doing
did
the
actually.
auto
Well, you
math.
did get your reliable talent.
yeah,
Okay.
I want to see
To
if
tell
there's a
everyone on
hidden
Twitch,
creature
I
or
apologize.
object.
To tell everyone Twitch, I apologize. Zoom will not work
On battle
for
maps.
here. Not even on roleplay. For some
Oh.
reason, it decided to crap out there too. So unfortunately, we're
Man.
just gonna have to deal with this screen. I
All right.
apologize.
That's fine. We'll just use Mixer. It's all good for the VOD.
Yep.
Okay. As you guys are, as you're kind of listening around Carrion and looking, you're not seeing anything. You see Matthew and Xander as well are kind of like cautiously like looking around, making sure, and you guys can very, very faintly, as I get to use this now, just very faintly here.
Can I ascertain where that's coming from?
You get the sense that it's somewhere a bit further down on the left.
Okay. Well,
By the
we
way, did the
can't-
voice changer work?
Yes.
Yes!
I'm so excited. You're a giggly bitch today, Eric.
I'm
I
not.
I love
this.
it.
You know what? Just because you said that, stream's over. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay. I can
go back to
tell
sleep.
David to go back to
I
sleep.
can finally go to sleep.
You didn't even go to sleep. You did not sleep.
Go to bed.
Is there like a door out of here?
Not
Like-
that you can see. The columns or the rows just seem to continue on.
Do we see any cells with like deceased prisoners or?
Plenty.
Funny. Yeah.
Hmm. Can like
I hear
look through
something
them as
coming
we're
down
going
that way, and I point down to the left. I'm gonna figure out what that is.
Well, if you say you're hearing something, that's cool. Meanwhile, I guess we're gonna have to start opening up some fucking cages, and I'll go to the first one that has, I guess, deceased corpses, and I'll see if I can't open it.
So as you go over, similar to your guys' situation, there are no doors on these cages. However, as you go and kind of mess with it for a moment and touch one of the bars, you see that the cage, having no occupant, just opens on one side. And
Fucking sick.
you watch as the corpse that has been laying there falls and then just shatters completely.
Yeah, that's not fucking ominous at all.
Hmm.
Did the corpse have anything on him, or?
You look at him, you can see that he's adorned in a very odd set of robes. For an organization you're not familiar with.
Let me think.
It's always robes.
Does it come with like a color scheme, or?
It's very dulled out at this point, but you can tell that it was intended to be this sort of ostentatious blue and red. However, you can see that there was at one point a symbol on it. However, time has just completely destroyed it.
Well, hey, nothing useful on this guy, I guess. Fucking-
Would you like to go into the cell? By the way, cells are random. I have lists for them, so just let me know when you guys want to go into one, and I'll roll to tell you what's in them.
Mhm.
Okay.
Like, does it look like there's anything inside the cell
You do
besides
see-
this
I mean, you
guy?
you can see what looks to be small mounds inside. What appear to be several different types of branches that are just piled up. Three of the four of them looked burned.
Branches.
Hmm.
Sure, I'll go inside.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
You know I'm real
This
good
is
at
what I should be doing,
intelligence-based
but I'm
bullshit.
Not doing that. So.
Ugh.
Oh.
+1. No. First roll is a natural 1,
Ooh.
as expected.
So as you make your way inside and you're kind of looking about, you go touch one of the piles, and it just collapses completely. You go to another one, and you like, oh, okay, I'll go to this one. I guess you touch it, and as you touch it, the branch itself seems to be so. The branches itself seem to have so like little life left in them that even on a touch, they just completely disintegrate, like the skeleton.
All right, well, this cell's pretty fucking useless. What are we fucking looking for anyway? Is it just, you can just go into whatever fucking cell you want?
We can
But of
go
course, we're
into
not going to
whatever
tell you how to
cell-
fuck to get out.
We can go into whatever cell we want, and we can't release any of the prisoners. Those are the rules.
Oh, yeah, real fantastic fucking puzzle, ain't it?
If I'm guessing right, we should look for prisoners that are not deceased. They might hold information for us, but we can't release them.
Or, and you can hear me out here, we could kill him. I mean, technically, it would be deceased.
Why?
Like, if this douchebag is gonna change rules however the fuck they feel like it, we can change the rules on fucking them.
I thought of that, but why would you do such a thing?
Because they might have the key toward like the exit, even though we don't see like a fucking exit any fucking where.
Why do you get
This
to
is a
decide who lives
puzzle.
or dies?
And this is a puzzle. Why would he put something in a room we can't access?
As Ophelia, as you're like arguing with Dayton,
Mm-hmm.
you, oddly enough, you start to almost feel as though you're kind of getting approval of some kind. It's as if someone's like almost like kind of giving you that reassuring like grasp on the shoulder. Like you it's odd.
Look, regardless whether I have a choice in the matter, what matters is solving a fucking puzzle. It shouldn't matter how you do it.
You don't have to kill them.
Alright, let's.
Do I pass anyone that's alive as I'm walking?
Are you just continuing down?
I'm looking for. I'm like trying to find the source of that weird noise. I'm
Alright,
assuming
so-
that's someone who's alive. But if I see someone who's alive, I'm gonna stop.
That's fine. So as you guys have kind of been sitting around, you look and you've watched Carrion just walk off, and then you don't see him anymore.
Carrion?
I announced where I went. Gosh, darn it.
You did announce, but you guys do not have visuals. You do not have a visual confirmation on where Carrion is anymore.
Uh,
I'm gonna.
don't we
Follow
have?
him.
Don't we still have a mental link?
You do still have a mental link.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I'm just saying you cannot see him anymore.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow where he went. Try and see him again.
Okay.
I will follow Ezreal because she's Ezreal.
Okay.
Whatever the party
Yeah,
says.
Xander and Matthew will begin following, and Matthew will kind of give a tap to Mafi, who's currently like still trying to get his bearings on his surroundings. Oh, are we moving? Oh, perfect. And I'll begin moving along with you. So
Thanks for the help on the investigation, fucking dickheads. I'll go to another, like, guess fucking assholes.
Okay. So you're gonna stay behind. Good to know. I'd like you to go ahead and make me another investigation check.
Mhm.
And let me go ahead and roll really quick.
Cool. That's gonna be 8.
8. All right. So this one, when you make your way over to it and touch the side of the cell and it slides open, you can see inside 3 skeletons. Each of them are adorned in very simple clothing, together in a corner, kind of hands on top of each other.
Great. And what sort of secrets do you have as I go to open up the...
With an 8, unfortunately, as you're kind of looking around, you don't find anything particularly remarkable on them. You get the sense these were probably peasants of some kind, and they don't really have anything on them.
Mm-hmm. A lot of fucking use. Great fucking puzzle, whatever the fuck you are. At least with the deity that I was fucking with, he was like, oh, I have a melty face and fucking other bullshit. But no, we gotta go ahead and do fucking cell bullshit.
And to that note, Dayton, you can't see your party members anymore.
Where did... Oh, shit. Do I know which direction they went?
I mean, you saw which way they walked off to.
Fat load of helpful there, then. I'll start going that direction, but stopping whenever I pass by a cell to check it.
Okay, so Dayton...
It'll be a slow process, but I know the direction they kind of went.
Alright, so Dayton's going to continue opening cells. As for the rest of you, we'll start with Carrion, as he was the one who went ahead. By the way, Emily, your camera is off.
I am aware that it is off.
Mosquitoes.
She moved to the
moving.
kitchen.
I'm sorry, I have not had a chance to eat food yet, so I was doing that.
Alright, show us your pantry reveal.
Kitchen sounds like chicken, which I'm not able to buy currently because everyone else does.
Stop.
a good pantry.
Get the ones in the
Kidding.
can,
It's okay.
or like a big old one in a can.
Oh god.
Those are delicious.
What is wrong with you? All right. So Carrion, you can turn off your camera. I'm not going to force you to swing your camera around while you're getting food. Get yourself
Kitchen
some
time.
vittles. Get yourself vittles. As you're going past, you're specifically looking to see if anybody else is alive as you're making your way through, right?
Yes, I'm gonna stop at the first person who's alive.
So as you're making your way through, you can see maybe about 50 feet up. There appears to be someone actively moving, staying quiet, but looking down at you.
I'm going to holler.
All right, you see the figure pull away.
Wait! I mean no harm. I'm gonna try to start climbing up.
You
Such
can.
That's such a bad idea.
Make an athletics check.
Yes, he's not proficient in that. Athletics. Well, that went way better than it deserved to be.
There we go.
There we go. So as you begin kind of hand over hand using the cages and kind of hoisting yourself up, you manage to get up. You manage to get up to one of the cages, and as you look in, you see what looks to be something huddled in a corner.
Hey, don't. Hi, I'm Carrion. What's your name? Does it appear to understand me?
It appears to understand you. You watch as this thing slowly begins creeping forward. What you can see appears to be a rather bulky, oddly enough, although you question how in this kind of environment, imp. Kind of skittishly kind of comes forward.
Hey there, little guy. Big guy, I guess I should say.
Who are you? I have not seen a new person in here for a long time.
Carrion's the name. Me and some of my compatriots found ourselves in the cage like yours.
You two have been in prison. I see.
How did you end up in the cage?
He kind of gets lost in thought for a moment.
I was brought here with my master, but they
Masters.
perished. I cannot say how long ago.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That must be rough.
He's kind of just sitting glaring at you.
Our rules were not technically supposed to free you, but if your cage happens to break, who's to say how you got out? But cage? Do you have something inside your cage, perchance?
He kind of skitters and looks around.
I do not, but if you are trying to escape, I could be of use. You are
How
not
so?
the first to leave here, and I know my way through this maze of cages.
Do I believe this imp?
Make an insight check.
Then immediately
I
have a
love
23
that.
because you can't fail.
23.
I love him.
You get the sense he's trying to tell you what you want to hear.
Right.
He does not seem to really be. He does not seem to be truthful.
All right. Cool.
Fuck the rules. Guy's cute. Let's get him out.
You know, you might be just what we need. Look, I'll go talk to the other compatriots, and I'll see what we can figure out. When I look in the cage, is there actually anything useful in this cage?
Make an investigation check.
I love how I'm just doing this. I imagine that I'm like Spider-Man on this
Yeah,
thing.
hey
50
man,
feet.
you rolled an 18, so you're holding yourself pretty well.
Yes, 25.
25. You look inside, and what you can make out appears to be a bunch of clawed-in scribbling in Infernal, just the ramblings of a creature that has gone mad with time.
Great, cool. So there's literally nothing.
But nothing that seems particularly useful to you.
Question. One last question before I go tell my friends.
Yeah.
Do you remember being told anything about your cage? Or did your master talk about being told things about your cage?
I was brought here after he was imprisoned.
So he didn't talk to you at all about what the cage said.
If he did, I do not remember.
Shame. Okay. That's alright. Look, I'll go talk to my friends, and I'll try to be back.
Hurry back.
I'm gonna crawl down.
So Dayton, you are continuing to open cages, yes?
Yeah, because that's apparently what the fucking puzzle was asking for, and again, really, really top-notch work on this.
Hey, I mean, roll higher than an 8.
Hey, Dayton, just don't be stupid, lol.
Good luck.
No, that's going to be another 8. I'm going to be swapping out dice sets here, so...
All right. You enter into another cage. You can see, oddly enough, compared to the other ones that had skeletons in it, this one just has a mound of ash that is in the center of it.
Well, I don't think that you have anything in there, do you? Unless I'll kick the ash pile.
You kick the ash pile, and as you do so, a lot of the ash and soot gets kicked up around you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
I'm making all
I
the...
taste dead people.
I'm making all the smart decisions currently. Okay, that's 18 plus 4, 22.
Okay, so
22.
You managed to kind of get your shirt up in time and cover your mouth, managing not to inhale any of this ash.
Fuck, man. There is just going to be a moment of just slow frustration as I bring out the artifact rapier that I currently have.
Mm-hmm.
Is it having any effect, or does it look like it's doing anything while I'm in this area?
Looking at it, it is giving off a soft glow, similar to the glow you gave off when you were tested to see if you could accept his gift. However, it is one solid color, as opposed to the dual color that you had.
Well, what the fuck does that mean?
This one's a, I believe it was orange. I believe it was either red or orange. My brain isn't working right now, but I believe it was red.
Well, what the fuck does that mean? What does red mean? Red means that this place sucks? Fucking hell yeah, it sucks. Great use. Fantastic use, but at least it's a little bit brighter, I guess.
To that note, Gu and Ezreal, both of your artifacts are glowing. Yours is giving off that soft blue glow from it, and Ezreal, yours has that deep silver. It's similar in ways. It's similar in ways to basically when you were tested to see if you could accept the artifacts. It seems to be just giving off the glow of their nature.
Does anything else seem different about it?
No, it just seems to have these things seem to have this very steady glow to them.
All right, still heading off in direction, and still, if I pass by a cell as I'm walking by, I'm still opening them.
Make another investigation check.
It's just gonna be
do
slow.
this last one, and then I'm gonna go over to the rest of the party.
Okay. Last roll's high. This one's gonna be a 3.
3, buddy. This cell is just completely empty. No skeletons, no nothing in there.
Well, if it's fucking
That's
empty,
the
I'm
one-
just moving the fuck on. Like, there's no point to it at all.
Okay.
Fuck it.
So now
I'm
we will
gonna start
regroup.
popping cages too.
So now we're going to regroup with the others. So you guys are also going to start opening cages?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll do my investigation check.
Go ahead and roll investigation.
That is a 7 plus. What's my investigation? I know it's pretty high.
What's my investigation? That's not a +1.
18.
18. Okay. Ezreal, did you want to do one as well?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Hate me.
Yay.
Ooh, okay.
That's a 10.
A 10?
Yeah.
Alright. So with a 10, you go ahead and pop the cage open, and as you do so, you can see that inside appears to be roughly 7 or 8 corpses that are displayed in a circle, sitting around each other. In the
Who is this?
I'm sorry.
Whose one is this?
This is yours, Ezreal.
Okay.
You can see that there are a number of corpses sat in a circle around you, and carved into the center of it, you can see very prominently the symbol of the fifth.
Oh god. I'm just gonna kind of start. Does it look like it's made out of anything in particular? Is it carved into the floor?
It's scratched into the floor.
Hmm.
And as you're looking, you look onto some of the corpses themselves. 2 of them are missing fingers, which you later find in the corner where the bones have been sharpened.
Alright. Does it look like these fingers were used to stab anybody?
Make an insight check.
Insight. That I'm actually good at. It's a 16.
16. Best you can ascertain, the fingers were cut off, skinned, and used as tools to carve this symbol into the ground.
Okay. And are these bodies particularly fragile?
Would you like to touch one?
Yes.
You touch one of them, it basically disintegrates on your touch.
Is it dust?
It's not... Yeah, basically, yeah, it's bone dust.
Okay. That'd be weird. I'm gonna try and scrape the bone dust into, like, sweep it into the grooves on the floor.
Okay, you do so. You've swept bone dust into a symbol carved into the floor.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Damn. Okay, I guess I'll move on to the next one.
Ophelia,
Uh-huh.
with an 18, you open one of the cages, and it's very odd. You see what appears to be 2 individuals opposite sides of each other. One of them appears to have a makeshift dagger stabbed into their chest. The other one seems to be slumped on the other side, as if they just perished of natural causes. And with an 18, you can just faintly make out a symbol that is carved into the wall near the one who perished.
We gotta walk over and check it out.
Okay. So what you can see appears to be, from what you can tell, it's one portion of a symbol.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all you see. It is very vastly different to the environment around you.
Okay. Can I copy it down on notebook? Yep.
Okay. So let me go ahead and I'll just put this on the front page here. Apologies for my drawing. It's not going to be too good, but I do better on paper. So what you can see is... I have to actually draw this real quick. That's what you get.
Can I see it again?
It's on the. It's on the.
It's on the map.
It's on the map.
Oh yeah, you scroll over, you'll see it.
It's a squiggle.
Squiggly D. Oh fuck.
Wiggly D.
The answer is a doctor's handwriting.
It's fair, but no. You have one piece of the thing that you guys will need to get out of here.
Okay.
With an 18, you also notice something about the dagger itself. Makeshift as it is, it does appear to resonate with a faint magical aura.
The rules where the prisoners can't be released, right?
The prisoners cannot be released.
So, should I leave the dagger alone?
You
What
want
would
to
Ophe-
identify the dagger.
What would Ophelia do, David?
I will take time to identify the dagger, I guess.
All right. Are you guys gonna wait for her to finish?
I mean, it depends. How many cells are between me and getting to the rest of the party?
Yeah. To that note, you're still just popping cells open.
Oh yeah, and increasingly getting pissed over time. So
As you investigate it, David, and identify it, this is a moon touch dagger. It is a common. It's a common magic item. When you speak the command word on it, it gives off a faint glow it gives off a bright glow for 20 feet or for 10 feet and a dim glow for 10 feet.
I don't need it at all, so
You
I'm
say
gonna leave it. Yeah.
Okay.
man, you're not even gonna take some minor magical swag for that easy gold bucks.
Did I watch her attune to it?
She didn't attune to it. She identified it.
Oh, did I watch her identify?
Yes.
Okay. Ophelia, what is the dagger?
It was a moon touch dagger, right, Eric?
Yeah.
Something like that?
It's a moon touch dagger. When you speak the command word, it glows brightly for 10 feet and dimly for 10 feet.
It's called
It's
a moon
a-
touch dagger. It isn't anything too special, it just sheds off light.
I mean, that's special in its own kind of a way.
I suppose.
I'd like to pick up the dagger.
Okay, so you take the dagger. Nothing seems to happen, but you can add a moon touch dagger to your inventory.
Cool.
Free
Um,
torch.
Free torch. Would you like to give me another investigation check, Dayton?
Sure. Well, it's better, but it's still kind of awful. That's gonna be 12.
12? Okay. Oh. Okay then.
Oh, that's the kind of sound I want to hear. I want to hear a happy DM.
Well, you found something. You found something that doesn't actually require an investigation check because I rolled 100.
Oh fuck.
You open this next cage, and as you're looking around, you're like, "What the hell is this?" You see this gigantic corpse of what looks to be, oddly enough, a beast of some kind. Though whatever kind of beast it was, you can't really make out anymore. And placed in its stomach is a pouch about this big. Or where its stomach would be.
Like, there's a thing where the stomach should be,
It's like
or
a pouch about this big.
just kind of very jokingly, I will get the artifact rapier out
Mhm.
since it's a beastly thing and it's attuned to a beastly creature. I'll just stab at it and go, ah!
As you poke at it, this corpse is much more solid. This one does not disintegrate.
Yeah, get. All right, cool. So
It
you haven't been.
is skeletal at this point, but the skeleton seems a lot more fresh, or at least holding itself much better under the conditions it's in.
All right, so you haven't actually been here for that long. Good to know. what you hide in there, and I'll go to where the pouch is and see if there's like a place to open it or
Okay,
to.
you can see that there is a clear place to open it from.
All right.
All right.
Very carefully, I'm gonna pull the shirt up in the event that this is gonna be awful, and I'll open it.
All right, make me I'm joking. You can see
Oh no,
I don't know. I don't know anything.
intestinal gases, brother man.
Mhm.
Yep.
Go on.
Alrighty, so what you can see inside appears to be a rather large collection of gems.
Oh hell yeah!
In total, it's about, you would venture a guess, somewhere in the neighborhood of 800 to 900 gold pieces worth of gems.
Hold on, very quickly. I'm gonna put this at the ready in the event of getting this.
One of the gems in particular, let me find it, is this marbled scarlet and blue sphere.
Well, you don't look like any of the other fancy-looking ones. You're your own breed. What the fuck are you? Along with trying to like retrieve the pouch itself, I will also reach in and try to get it.
Okay, you can get it. Easy enough.
Is it like a sphere or is
It is
like, what is
it
it?
is a sphere. It is a marbled scarlet and blue sphere.
Huh. Why ain't you one large fucking marble? And as for you, as I will go ahead and retie the bag with all the gem pieces, you are coming with me.
Okay. Oh, Dayton got the one the one super rare. So I can't use that one anymore.
Congratulations.
So that's gone.
Mhm.
I'll still keep going, but I will have the orb like still with
Carrion.
me, just so I can look at it.
Yes.
Alright, you're attempting to return to your party, yes?
I get it's one of those where they're. Can I just yell as loud as I possibly can?
I mean, we're all mentally linked, so you can do
You're
whatever
all
you want.
mentally linked.
I want to find more. Like, fine. I guess I'll find everybody.
Okay, make a investigation check.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. I need to look up the rules on this real quick.
The rules.
The rules.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to
Okay.
figure out what it means to check to discover or decipher clues. I have to figure out what that means later. Boop.
Oh, if this thing would load.
11. So
11.
probably not going to find anybody. It's fine.
11, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I apologize. Just make me a straight intelligence check.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, it's gonna be one of those, is it?
Ooh, gooey.
Oh, that's an 8, my friend.
8. You begin walking back, and something's different about this place now.
Mm.
You have corners to go around now. That wasn't there before.
Oh, great. Well, does Carrion kind of recognize what's happening here?
Make an Arcana check.
We're in the labyrinth. That's what's happening here.
Y'all been in a corn
You
maze?
have, I mean, you have no clue, man.
Oh, great. All right, time to get dice, because the dice spot was nice for you for a little bit, but now I've got dice, so...
Dayton,
Yeah.
make me an intelligence check.
Hell yeah, baby. What was my -1, I think? I'll double check my intelligence once I roll this. That's pretty good. That's an 18 minus 1. Yeah, so 17.
18 minus 1.
Yeah.
Really unfortunate.
How fucking dare you? How dare you tease me like this?
You know, Dayton. Jordan, I really loved this character. I really did. Now that I'm looking at it, there's no way Dayton can succeed this check unless he nat 20s.
Oh, it's gotta be one of those, huh? Cool.
Hence the maze spell.
So, I'm
So-
still going in the direction, but I'm not going to be finding anyone anytime soon.
Yeah,
is
you're
what
going in
saying.
that. You're going in this in the direction that you should be. That you think you should be going to. However, yeah, it's odd. You just keep trudging. You even pass a couple cells on the way, and it's just you don't hear them anymore. You don't see them anymore, and then all of a sudden it intersects at a T.
Like not even with telepathic bond.
You can
Or
you can
did
talk to
Dayton
them via
not-
you can talk to them via telepathic bond.
So
This place is you're still on the same plane of existence.
yeah,
so
so
you can talk to
like-
each other.
like spear in hand, I'm gonna like toss it up and down just really quick and look left, look right. Then through telepathic bond, I'm gonna go. All right, fuckers, which direction is it? Was it left or right?
Did you stay behind?
We're supposed to be investigating fucking cells. Meanwhile, you jackasses left me to do some fucking work. However, lucky ducky me, I got a whole shit ton of gems and then this red, blue thing. So tell me where the fuck direction you went, left or right?
So the interesting thing is there was no left or right. In fact, I have turned a corner. So
Yeah, and to that note, all of you guys, you have not gone left or right at any point. You've just walked straight.
Mm-hmm.
Was there a divergence somewhere we didn't see?
You'll hear Mafi kind of inject. No, we haven't made any turns or anything. Oh dear. You're gonna make an Arcana check real quick. Well, that's a 16 plus his intelligence.
Uh-huh.
If this is what I think it is, I wish all of you the best of luck.
The fuck does that mean?
I hope you're particularly clever, as one needs to be to escape a maze.
Like-
we'll be fine.
Like, hold on. You saying like that there was no turn, so it's straight ahead, right?
Yes, but that can change if
Very-
if you get separated.
Before he even says anything, I'm just gonna like walk straight ahead into the wall and probably face plant.
Smack right into the wall.
There is no fucking forward. What the fuck are you talking about?
I go over to whisper to Ezreal, I think Dayton's doomed.
Oh god.
We can potentially find. Mafi was this outside. We can potentially find him, at the risk of getting lost ourselves. But I think we should try to stick together.
Right.
Yep.
Everyone else stay still. I'm gonna try to get back to you.
I don't think staying still will help anymore.
Would you like to?
Fantastic.
Would you like to make another intelligence check, Carrion?
Yes.
Make an intelligence check.
17?
Not enough, I'm afraid.
Given
Can I
that
just-
Eric had to say that it has to be a natural 20 for Dayton to get there, I'm assuming DC is going to be 20 plus.
19.
Yeah.
19 for Ophelia.
No, I was saying I think the DC's 19.
No, you had it. You had it right. He had it right.
20 plus.
It's a
Cool.
20. The mage
Oh.
requires a DC 20 intelligence check.
Oh, you want me to make a save now or nah?
But, I mean, you can if you want to try to locate Dayton.
I could do a
I got-
save or an
No,
intelligence.
no. It's check.
Aw.
Intelligence
got-
check.
I'm going
Ooh.
to
Hold on.
grab Ophelia's hand. I'm going to
Uh-huh.
grab Goo's hand.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say, everyone, link up. We don't want to get lost.
I probably need some guidance over here.
So.
Got it. I pat her on the back. You got
Be
this.
that- Can I also see? Actually, Xander Lewis says, can I suggest something?
Mhm.
We're looking for those symbols, right? I
Yep.
think. Does it behoove us to link in pairs of 3 and try to locate more of them? I understand the situation that we're in, but the quicker we find these things, the quicker we can get out of here, right? And I can always tell you what we found. We have that link going. So it's not like we're completely in the dark in this situation.
That is true. Do you think we'll be able to find each other when this is done?
I'd rather say.
Oh, symbols. Carrie,
Matthew-
because Karen has to notice symbols. So.
Matthew will say, I mean, it's not a horrible idea. I would say no if we had no way of communicating with each other, but we actually have a way of talking. So if we do find more of these things, maybe this will lift when we have whatever those symbols are together.
Mm-hmm. How long has it been since we've done this?
You venture you guys are going on maybe an hour now.
Oh, the telepathic bond ends.
No, going on to an hour now.
Oh, it's about to end.
Oh shit.
The telepathic bond lasts an hour.
Well, there you go. Wait, no. How many cells did you check? 1, 2, 3. No, you guys are maybe at about like the 35-minute mark. I was trying to get, because each cell takes a certain amount of time to check, so I was trying to like go over how many cells have been checked at this point. But no, you guys are maybe at about 35 minutes.
Well, we have an hour total of the spell.
So we'll have to be quick if we're going to separate. But
Well, fan-fucking-tastic. So, excuse me for a moment while I make the right decision and go left, and I'll start going left.
All right, make another intelligence check, Dayton. By the way, as you're moving, you're just moving down rows of cells. Like, there's no real solid walls. You're just moving down different rows of cells.
So, who's going with who?
Like the rule I'll have with Dayton, if he's passing by cells, if there is something inside, he will stop to check it. However, if it looks like there is nothing, like how there was like no bodies for like one thing, he will pass by it.
Okay.
Carrion's gonna
11.
stop and talk to anyone who's alive.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm not even gonna do that. If you say if I need to have a natural 20, I'll tell you when I have a natural 20.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so are you guys gonna stick together as 6, or are you gonna split into groups of 3?
And it'd be best to stick
Groups
together.
of 3.
We have 1 for stick together, 1 for groups of 3. David?
I can't vote. I'm not here.
Yeah,
I changed my vote.
David?
Mm-hmm.
Groups of 3, or do you want to stick as 6?
Probably sticking 6 would be safer, because if the telepathic bond breaks, then that would be troublesome.
Well, that's it. That's everyone's vote. The NPCs don't get a vote. They're not people.
What?
Yeah. They're
All
not
right,
real.
if you want the NPCs to vote, then Xander will say he thinks that they should split up. Matthew will say that he's for whatever plan. Mafi thinks that you guys should split up.
Mafi thinks that he's the smart one.
I rolled high or low. Mafi's smart enough to get out of Mafi's smart enough to navigate the maze on his own.
Fair
If
enough.
we were to split up, then I say
Why don't we?
I would be on one team, and then you could be on the other team, Teach.
Oh, yes, I guess that would work. Shall I go with you two, as he points to Ezreal and Gu, or shall I go with these individuals?
Whatever you want.
We should
Half and half.
probably-
Half and half.
Yeah, we should probably do that so we have eyes on both teams.
All right.
Yeah. I would. Carrion would vote for that if Carrion were there.
So I'll go with Ezreal and Gu then. All right.
I'll let go with
Yay.
your head and I'll grab Mafi.
He'll reach up, take your hand.
Oh,
Together. Onward. Wait,
onward.
I just realized if we all walk in the same direction, that means we're not getting anywhere. We'll go this way, you go that way, then he'll point behind you.
Fair enough.
All right.
Sounds good.
Sure.
So
May
you
I
guys-
try again to
You
find
ans-
somebody?
You can.
Do I pass anybody who's alive?
Make an investigation check.
Should I do that first?
Go ahead and make me an investigation check first.
Okay. 13 plus 10. I got an 11 plus 7.
11 plus 7. Okay. So as you're looking around, sadly nobody alive, but you can enter some of the cages around here.
Fine, let's pop into a cage.
Okay, popping into a cage.
What else is doing it?
All right, so as you enter, you can see what looks to be a single individual who is slumped against the ground. You can see that the impact, that they seem to have impacted when they fell, as the skull itself is already shattered and is turning to bone dust still.
Ugh, what a rough way to end.
You would make an
Oh,
investigation
pretty.
check for the cell.
14 plus 7.
14 plus 7. I will add more
Yes.
to this symbol, because you do find another portion of it.
My thought that maybe working together with the compatriots alive was helpful might not be true, but I did find some more parts of the symbol. I understand what you're talking about now. You hear Carrion's voice.
Do we? We don't know what it looks like.
Would you go ahead and describe? You can go ahead and give me a. We'll call this. We're gonna call this performance.
Cool. Actually has a higher charisma bonus than intelligence. Let's do this. Well, that's a 6.
6.
A 6.
All right. You describe best you can the symbol to Ophelia.
It looks like there's like a chicken. It's almost like a bird, like a cartoon chicken leg, like trying to crack out of an egg.
Oh,
A fucking
I
cartoon.
think.
What the hell's a cartoon?
What the hell is a cartoon?
All right.
That's the word, the verbiage that's used, and that's the part that's confusing. Yep.
I'll just
Great,
put this on
okay.
another page to put it on later.
Going to now try to find a group. I don't care which one. Any of them.
Make
Actually,
it-
preferably, can I try to find Dayton?
Make it
Wait, do I know Dayton's missing?
So you will think about finding Dayton. Make an intelligence check.
You have
Got
made a
it.
terrible decision.
Someone's
So
got
you
to
have
save your
chosen
ass, and it's gonna
death.
be me. Damn it. Nope. That's a 15.
Unfortunately, no. You continue to wander the labyrinth. Let's go over to Group Goo, Ezreal, and Mafi. What are you guys doing?
Who's Ralph?
Who is Ralphie?
I said Ezreal, Goo, and Mafi.
That's our team name.
Ralphie.
Yeah, Team Ralphie.
T. Ralphie.
Who's Ralphie?
Who's Ralphie?
Ralphie. I am Ralphie.
Alright, so what would you guys like to do? You're gonna continue investigating cells as well? Or are you gonna try to find are you gonna try to find your compatriots, or are you gonna keep investigating cells? Here's how I'm gonna break this down. I'm actually gonna get you guys into a turn order.
Who is moving? Or who is lost, I should say.
Should we just roll initiative just so we're in here? Or?
Yeah, so everybody go ahead and roll initiative. We're gonna take this in turn order.
Uh-huh.
All right, click that,
Sick.
and then I go over here. Oh my gosh! Wait, my +9 to initiative might be useful. Yeah.
Where am I?
Nat 20.
Nice.
Yo,
Man,
that you...
if only you had rolled that when you were doing your intelligence checks, huh?
I know. I'm
Hey,
annoyed.
look, a natural 20 that I could have used in order to get the fuck out of here.
Dayton, it's impossible for me to get out of here.
Alright,
I'm too
so...
stupid.
Oh, this is how I killed Dayton. Oh, genius.
Alright, so... Okay,
I intend to imprison the most dangerous person in the world, Dayton. Hello?
Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll start with you, Carrion. So we'll go ahead and continue with... We'll just go into
I have a
order as it's
vendetta.
been rolled. So, Carrion, we'll go ahead and give you another turn real quick. So what would you like to do? Would you like to... Well, basically, your actions will be investigate a cell or try to find your companions.
I can only pick one.
I will say yes, just for the sake of making sure everybody gets a chance to...
We're gonna investigate a cell.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation check. Ooh, that's another special one. I rolled a 1.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a 19 plus 7.
19 plus 7. So you go ahead and open up this
Christ.
cage, and immediately when you do, you feel this very odd, considering the cage was open and barred. There is a massive rush of heat that just flows across your body.
That's toasty. What do I notice inside?
Looking about inside, you don't really notice anything. It's very odd. It's almost like there's just a presence inside.
May I enter?
And
Oh no, can you?
who might you
What?
be?
Red.
Humble carrion at your service.
Carrion. It's been
Oh,
quite a
oh.
while since I've had visitors.
I'm going to be honest. I'm having a hard time understanding you.
Oh, let me talk a little louder. How's that?
It's just because you're cutting out a little bit.
Yeah, that's better.
It's good.
This is all in character.
I'll talk a little louder.
That's canon in what has happened.
Yeah. It's been quite a while since I've had visitors. What
I
brings
can
you here?
imagine. Oh, we kind of, me and some of my compatriots, kind of stumbled upon here by accident. Fell through a hole, landed in a cage. It's very strange.
Ah, so you were taken here against your will.
I suppose so. Yes.
I see.
What about you? Did you choose to be here?
I did actually. That's
Why?
the reason I haven't left this cage since you've opened it. I came
Why?
here for quiet. The world seems so boring to me.
The world. Okay, I can understand what you're coming from. It's the same thing over and over again, right?
Yes, the
Very
same
mundane?
petty squabbling, the same sort of problems that arise year after year.
Yeah, of course. A change of pace is always necessary.
Well,
What
you
better place?
seem a bit lost.
A little. I'm going to be honest. I was in the excitement of solving the puzzle. I separated from my compatriots.
I see. Well, if it would behoove you, I could assist. I won't leave, but I will give you a small portion of my abilities.
I would be honored.
Don't shake hands with the devil.
Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it.
It extends hand.
You feel... Hang on.
Turn up the voice meter. Turn up the voice. I'm getting used to using a voice meter, man. Like, give me a second. I'm getting used to using a voice.
Yeah,
So gotta
It
love how
is like
Carrion did
narr-
it all think if this guy was lying. Nope,
Uh-huh.
too excited.
Yeah. You know, the
So-
demon was like narrating the entire thing, how he feels about it.
Actually, I consider that for a later character, but we'll see what that does. A personal narrator. As I walked into the tavern, I felt a cold chill down my spine.
Relative of sprinkles.
So as you extend your hand, you feel this energy begin to encompass your arm for a moment.
Okay.
I wish you the best of luck in all this. And I do hope you find your way back to your world soon.
Thank you.
For the next 3 checks that you make, you have advantage.
Great.
I can't wait for that to come back and bite you in the ass.
I love when Satan gives me lucky for like a day.
Now you get to know how I feel.
And as you leave the cell, it just reseals.
Do I notice sense any symbols in there?
No
no.
symbols, unfortunately. This was one of the other special ones.
Cool. Great.
So Dayton,
Yes, how can I help you?
what would you like to do? Would you like to try to find your companions or investigate a cell?
I would like to cry. me, the player, personally, but I don't think that's going to be an option for Dayton.
Always an option.
Fuck, man. I'm too stupid to actually like get a cell that would be useful, and I'm also too stupid to get anywhere else.
You clip.
Mhm.
I guess the only thing I can
The
really do at
magic
this
rule has
point
been
is
lifted, so you can use magic.
It's true. You
I
can
could.
use magic.
but there's stuff that I can do that requires other people to manipulate, and since I'm the only one here, the rest of them are dead corpses. I don't think that's going to be of any use currently.
Oh, just animate dead, easy.
Yeah, if I can't escape, I guess the only thing I can do is investigate. So let's see. what we
Okay,
got
go
here.
ahead and investigate a cell.
My dice hate me. That's a natural 1.
Natural 1.
Yep, that's number 2 for the session, baby.
So Dayton, as you're opening, you open up one of the cells, and you just can't be bothered. Just like, fuck it, I need to do something. This isn't worth my time. You see one corpse in there, and you're just like, this isn't worth my time. I'm just gonna screw it, and you just walk off.
That's the cell that has the third piece of the symbol, and I fucked it.
Sorry, man, that one.
Yeah.
So now it's Mafi's turn, actually. You guys can dictate what you'd like Mafi to do. Do you want him to try to locate your companions, or do you want him to investigate one of the cells? This would be Gu and Ezreal.
I know.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to clip.
How to clip.
Yeah, you gotta clip through the wall. It's a 15-second time save.
I just wanted to clip the voice changing moment.
Oh, fuck off.
I liked it. It was funny.
I'm getting used to using it, man. This might be a stream dash.
If we're looking for who's lost, it's Carrion and Dayton.
Carrion and Dayton.
Yep.
Should
Okay.
we look for a lost person?
Okay.
Before Ophelia gets shanked by the Rowdy Rough Boys.
All right. So you want Mafi to look for your companions?
We're the mass squad. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
So Mafi will make an intelligence check. Ooh, and he rolls a 19. He was so close. He was so close. He's a +5.
Yo, just saying, there's something someone's forgetting to do.
We're in initiative order, David, and it hasn't been Ezreal's turn yet.
Yo, I thought they were sharing the same turn.
No, everyone has their own thing. They're in a group, but they have their own actions on their own turns.
Yay.
Well, good luck.
So that was a 19. So Mafi will continue to link arms with you. He says, I think it's this way. And he'll kind of begin directing you in a certain direction and kind of scratching his face for a moment. And think is, no, I should have followed my instincts. It was right. I'm sorry.
I mean,
it's okay.
not like we're doing any better.
See, we certainly don't know.
Good shit. We get using the voice changer. Thanks, Justin, or just in of time. Justin, I'm gonna call you Justin, even though it might just be Just. You're Justin now. All right. So next is Xander.
Do I get a turn, or we're just telling Mafi what to do?
No, you get a turn, but I have everybody. It's Xander, then Matthew. It's Mafi, Xander, Matthew, then Gu.
Okay.
All right. So, on Xander's turn, Ophelia, what would you like him to do? Do you want him to try to locate your friends, or do you want him to investigate one of the cells?
Investigate the cell team. Let's go.
Alrighty. Investigates the cell, and gets an unnatural 20.
Hey.
What a god.
81. Okay. So as he opens this one, immediately he's off put. As he says, well, he looks at you, Ophelia. You had some tie to this thing, right? And he'll motion over, and you see carved numerous times into the wall appears to be symbols to the 5th.
How I wish I wasn't.
He'll go ahead and enter, and as he investigates around for a moment, he'll say, "Oh!" He'll go over to the telepathic bond. I think I found another piece. Ophelia, come here.
Mm-hmm.
And he will show you the symbol, and I will draw more onto it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a ping.
Pang. What's this Google Chrome looking ass?
It's broken.
It's broken.
Face the sun.
All right, so that was Xander's turn. Matthew, do you want him to locate your friends, or do you want him to investigate another cell?
Investigate another cell.
That's a 1. And he's the smart one.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
So he will open one of the cells, and you watch as the corpse as one of the corpses from the side that he wasn't really was off to the side that he wasn't really paying attention to. He accidentally nudges, and it starts to fall forward, and you watch as he just takes his other foot and kicks it square in the chest, and just a blast of bone dust just flies against the wall. And he just kind of shakes his head. Just go. You get the sense he's going, nope, nope, not doing that, and just walks out.
Mm-hmm.
Be right back. I have to go take care of something
Okay.
with other humans.
Love you. Goodbye.
Be back.
No,
Goo, you're up.
it's me.
Love your hair. Hope you win.
I would like to take the moon touch dagger that I got
Mhm.
and make it glow.
Okay. Do you
If
speak?
that does anything?
Do you speak Infernal?
I do not.
Can you? Which means you cannot read it. So sadly, you cannot.
Doesn't your artifact do a thing though?
I can speak. Oh, I can understand Infernal, but I can't
read it.
Yo,
read it.
guess who can read every language? This person.
Yeah, but can
Who
you
threw
speak
the
it?
dagger on the fucking floor? You.
We all.
Just go ahead and make a straight intelligence check, just to see if you can get the pronunciation.
It's not great. 14.
Watch, it's gonna be infernal
14?
for Luna.
It's okay.
I'll say because it's a common magic item, yeah, you get the it takes a moment. You have to kind of like, it's kind of those things where you're trying to read something, so your mouth goes in like a million different directions. It's like, eventually you get what sounds like the word, and the dagger begins glowing.
Okay. I don't know if that actually does anything.
You have basically a makeshift torch.
Okay, cool.
Most have dark vision.
I mean, I can have not dark vision and have regular vision now. So, fuck you. I will investigate cells to see what I find, because I've straight up been. I think I'm the one person that hasn't looked in a cell yet.
I think that's accurate.
Is that an actual one? That
No.
face.
Pretty close. I have a good investigation score. It's still a 9, but
9.
I rolled a 3.
Okay.
Ugh.
So entering into the cell, you find what appears to be a bunch of corpses strewn across the ground. No rhyme or reason to it. Sadly, not a whole lot to find in here.
Yay.
By the way, having to come up with like 100 different fucking cell combinations was time-consuming as shit, and it was annoying as hell.
I would assume so. Yes.
Oh my god. Because it was like, it really is like, you guys just have to, this is really what it is, but you guys can find other things, it's just nobody's rolling good enough on their investigation.
We're trying, Eric!
I know, man, I know.
It's almost like I have a high charismatic character that is absolutely dumb as fuck.
That's fine.
Just wait until the next campaign where we have no intelligent characters.
Ophelia.
That's what you think.
Ophelia, you're up. What would you like to do?
I will investigate. That is a
4.
That is a yep. That is a 4 plus 11, so 15.
15. Okay, so enter into one of the cells. This one appears to not really have a corpse per se, but more just an ashen mound. Not in the center this time, but this one in the shape of an actual body that is just transfixed into the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Glancing about the room, you can see what looks to be another part of the symbol. In addition, you see what appears to be a small gemstone, about this big. That big.
I'll pick it up.
Okay. And I will go ahead and draw out another portion of the symbol.
+1 gemstone for me.
Would you like to investigate Would you like to investigate it or identify it? It is magical.
I'll do it later.
Okay. So you will have that in your inventory. What you have is this. Getting a better look at it, it is this very beautiful red and orange gem. Red and orange, which you now realize is a bead, not a gem.
Mm-hmm.
That seems to just have this very natural flow around it, where the colors fade into each other. Ezreal.
Alright, Jordan, call high or low?
Medium.
I'm rolling low, so I'll call high.
Alright, hey, I'm going to go look for Dayton.
Okay, go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Come on, man, none of us are smart.
What'd you roll?
Please tell me it's
Fucking
19. Please tell me it's 19.
8.
8.
8.
8.
So you're like, I know which way to go. You start running down arms linked towards the left, and as you guys are running, you take another left, and you keep running, and then you take another left, and then another left, and then another left. You're going in circles.
In theory, you're going in circles.
In theory, you're going in circles. You guys just keep running left. Carrion, is he here? I believe.
Garion.
Carrion will hold his action.
Carrion will hold his turn. Dayton.
I don't know how long this is going to be, but I still have the red and blue sphere, right?
Correct.
Do I know if it's arcane in any way, or
Make
is
an
it
arcana
giving me off like a weird...
Make an
Okay.
arcana check.
Again, congratulations on being a dumb fuck. Rolled a 2 for a +1 for a 3.
That's a really interesting looking gemstone.
I don't know, but something about having like a red and blue like perfect sphere seems off.
I know
Like,
what
even
it
if he's-
smells like perfect sphere.
Dayton would still find it weird though, so
Okay.
I think because there's not a lot that he's like confident in doing, at the very least he's confident enough to try to cast Identify normally.
Okay.
It'll take him a minute.
Okay, so you'll cast Identify. You will spend a while casting Identify.
I know. Just let me know when 10 turns pass, and then I can get the answer that this is just a really fancy looking sphere.
So, what would you guys like Mafi to do?
I would like Mafi to break dance as best as he can with those old bones.
Okay, that's a 26.
Fuck yeah, dude!
Get it.
What a
Get it,
legend!
Get it.
I would like Mafi to look through cells with us.
All right, investigation check for Mafi. Ooh, okay, rolls pretty well. Let's see what cell he gets. Okay, he enters into one of the cells, and it's impeccable. Like the moment he walks in, he's just like, "There's a symbol right there," and he turns his head. It's right there. Ophelia, can you hear me?
Is it still, we still have the
You
telepathic
still have the
bond?
telepathic bond.
Yes.
I think I found another portion of the symbol. I will relay it to you as best I can.
Mhm.
And he rolls another flat 16. So he will be easily enough able to convey it to you. So it almost looks like a detangled spider web. If you've ever seen a cobweb, it's, imagine the center of the web where they all connect, but half of it has been severed.
Okay.
So then we'll go ahead and cut across there. And then disconnect here. And
Looks
then-
like I missed it all.
Yeah,
So we're still stuck.
we're
so-
still stupid as hell.
Okay,
Okay.
great.
It's
You
a
know what?
ladder.
It's
Are
a
we
ladder.
glad we have Mafi in here?
Has Mommy single-handedly been finding everything?
I mean, you found one thing.
Okay. I have 3 checks at advantage. That includes finding people, right?
Yes, you can go, by the way.
Okay. Well, I'd rather just bounce when it's my turn.
It is your turn. We
Yeah.
passed your turn.
Oh, okay. All right. So, options: find people or
Search the cells.
search cells.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like we've got.
I will say you guys are one piece away from finishing the symbol.
Right. If that's the case, Carrion's. We're gonna look in a cell.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Investigation. This is at advantage, yes?
Yes. Hey, a 2. Again.
15 plus 7.
I have to roll that again. Hang on. That's 100. That's also gone. That's good. 35. What was it? A 7?
15 plus 7.
15 plus 7 is 22. All right.
Yeah.
You go ahead and enter into this cell.
22.
And not as quickly as Mafi, but you do notice that there is another symbol. And this cell was pretty much empty. Except for a few scraps of cloth.
I pick up the cloth. It's always useful.
All right,
Patch
so-
up my brotherhood. Do we still have a telepathic bond at this point or no?
You do.
I describe what I'm seeing getting drawn.
All right.
Almost kind of like a river running through the middle of
I did
it.
intend this to look fuckardly. Like, it is supposed to look like complete, like, what the hell am I looking at?
Can I
Okay.
just say I love the phrase fuckardly?
That's what it is. It's drawn fuckardly.
A river. It's
I'll
the little
try
bird
to-
in a boat.
I'll try to put that part in.
All right, so,
Alright, that's 2.
more or less, you guys have the full symbol. Now it's just the task of regrouping and fixing it to what I drew, because so far that's what you have is a chicken on a river.
I hope you don't mind. I drew a little boat for him.
So let's go ahead and Dayton, are you gonna keep investigating cells? Or
No,
is
I'm
it-
casting Identify. I'm
Ah,
not
yes,
gonna.
yes.
I'm not gonna be interrupted unless someone says like,
So
"Get the fuck over here." To which then I'll go like, "I don't know where the fuck you idiots are."
Goo, would you like to look in cells or look for friends?
Look for friends
Make an intelligence check.
and intelligence check.
An intelligence check.
Make an intelligence check and smack myself in the head to make an indent.
Yeah.
I didn't even ask
have
what
intelligence-
its name was.
17.
Damn it!
Fuck that guy.
17?
No one cares. Yes.
Sadly, you cannot find anyone.
Okay.
Ophelia.
Even my
I
two other
try to
people are
find
gone.
people.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, sorry.
Motherfucker.
Let's do this real quick. Hang on. Oh,
Fucker.
Matthew rolled a 21.
Nice.
Who do you want him to look for?
Let's look for Carrion.
So, Carrion, as you're finishing investigating a cell, you begin walking forward, and as you're about to crest a corner, you watch as cresting that corner from the opposite side is Matthew, Xander, and Ophelia.
Greetings!
Well, there's one more.
Oh, well done, Matthew.
I was just about to come find you.
I'm sure you were. Well,
Good.
Xander will go with that. Well, we found Carrion, so we'll try to find you all now.
Have we accomplished what we needed here, do we think?
If even so, we might as well regroup, just make sure we see what we have.
Yeah, the bond is starting to run out, so...
Ophelia, what did you roll?
19 total.
Oh, so close.
I keep rolling 13.
Ezreal.
I'm gonna look for Dayton again.
What'd you roll?
I rolled whether or not I was gonna find Dayton or Carrion.
Okay, make an intelligence check.
It's a 20.
Hey,
Not
that's
natural.
That's what you needed. So as you're making your way down some halls, continuing to go left, by the way. Eventually you come to a straightaway, and as you're walking, you see Dayton frustrated. You see Dayton with his pearl and owl feather out, just in the process of kind of shamalabalabalabalaing over a stone he found.
Dayton?
And then we go ahead and do a little swish with a
Dayton!
little busy. Hold on, and then and
Hey! You're not
Ow.
listening, asshole!
oh, fuck! I thought I had it. Shit.
All right.
So that's an Identify wasted.
So, oh, you didn't complete the spell, so it's not wasted.
All right,
All right.
well.
So that's 2 groups together. Now it's just the process of getting the last one. Carrion.
Oh, well, in that case, we just need, I'm going to try to find Esriel.
Okay.
Are you gonna
And-
hold hands with the rest of the group, or are you just gonna walk
Yes,
around?
I'm gonna grab the hands of the rest of the group.
Stick
Pick
together.
a train.
Fireball formation, everyone.
Doo-doo.
What'd you roll?
14.
Oh. All right.
One more advantage left.
So, Dayton.
This is where he rolls a nat 20.
All right, so like, what's the fucking story here? But you
I
found me.
believe-
Congratulations.
I believe we're trying to regroup with everybody now.
Oh, regroup with everyone. All right, like, how the fuck do we do that?
We have to find our way through the maze, of course.
Of course, makes total fucking sense. Not like there's a fucking direction markers or some shit. I'm gonna like hold out my rapier.
Have you never done puzzles before?
Do puzzles. Do I look like the kind of person that has to deal with puzzles? No, I ask other people to do puzzles for me. Now, if you don't mind,
you're that kind of rich boy.
shut up. I'm gonna go ahead and point my rapier in the opposite direction. And I go, I am off that way, and I will
No, you're
walk
staying with
confidently.
us. You're staying with us.
He's like walking regardless of whether or not.
Mafi will grab your hand.
Nope. I'm just gonna say nope unless it's a natural 20.
Well, Mafi rolls a 23 on his turn.
What the fuck?
He rolls an 18 plus 5. Yeah, you have another wizard in this party. Congratulations. You have another.
No, I thought he meant like he grabbed fucking.
No.
Grabbed these.
No. So Mafi will actually be able to get you all regrouped. As you guys are cresting around what looks to be a bend, this would be the group of Ophelia, Xander, Carrion, and Matthew. You intersect with the rest of the group. Oh, hello.
Yay!
That was much less complicated than I thought it'd be.
All right, sick. Now
Yes,
everyone
just
can.
time-consuming, it would appear.
Yeah, so if everyone can like stand still for a minute, I have a marble to fucking look at. Now
Oh,
I'll
what
attempt
do you
to
have?
cast identify on the red and blue sphere I have again.
Okay, so you'll cast Identify. This is an Ion Stone of Intelligence.
What? What does this mean?
Should you choose to attune to it, you can toss it above your head, and you get a +2 to your intelligence to a maximum of 20.
Like,
Okay,
could
so-
have been useful.
Yeah, but that would require attunement, and that would be by the time that would happen.
Yeah, I told you
thing would be
he
gone.
found a special one.
So
A
Ion
good
Stone
boy
of
stone.
Intelligence. I'll need to like find the actual thing
That
later.
stone
but-
seems pretty fucking useless to me.
As you guys regroup,
Carrion-
you manage to get
Carrion's eyes perk up.
you manage to get all your pieces together, and finish sketching out the symbol. And as you finish sketching, the symbol on the page begins to glow for a moment, and you watch as the cells in front of you seem to part and make a pathway for you guys.
Well, let's get going, I guess.
And that's where we'll go ahead and take a quick break
Right.
with the first puzzle solved.
Woohoo! One
Second
puzzle
puzzle.
down. Oh
Alright.
yes, right, because we got the what is it? The execution,
Yes.
the law and order puzzle.
So we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break here, get some food, relax, and we'll be back soon.
Absolutely. See you then.
this.
Aha! We are live again.
I got corn.
He does have corn. Anyway, making your way down this hallway, you enter into a solid black room. The stone in here is, oddly enough, not very worked, and is very smooth as your feet make contact. In this room, you can also see what looks like several stone slabs, about the size of your palm. About the size of your hand. Each of them displaying a different picture. 14 of them in total. And towards the middle of the room, you can see what looks like a Justicar's scale that is currently balanced.
Well, it's obvious. We gotta return the slab.
Or suffer their curse.
Yep.
And you see...
What's your offer?
And you see another note. My sincerest congratulations on making it this far. Not many are able to escape the maze's clutches. Here, you will be presented with several scenarios. All I need you to do is match the punishment that matches the crimes displayed. Here are my rules. You are allowed to make 4 mistakes before the puzzle will be shut off to you.
Alright.
Once you have used a slab and made a match of it, you cannot reuse it. And you may notice that there are several sets of slabs. You need only to make 5 sets.
One set
It's just like
per
that. Price is
slab.
Right.
How many sets?
There are 7.
need-
There are 7 sets possible. You only need to make 5. You will use the scale in front. We use the scale in the middle of the room to declare what your matches are.
Okay.
Well, let's look at them.
All right.
Yeah.
So we'll go with the left side first. You can see what looks to be an individual slitting another humanoid's throat. You can see a person that is in what appears to be a mine shaft. He appears to be a miner of some sort that is currently laying against a wall and sleeping. You can see what looks to be a charlatan pulling a card out from his sleeve. You can see a person which appears to be... We can see a picture which is 2 individuals. One appears to be each of them appear to be in different sets of armor, and they appear to be exchanging things. One has a handout where coins are being dropped into, and the other one is handing over a set of documents. You see what looks like an individual stealing from a market stall. You see what looks to be a guard. There are 3 people in this picture. One of them appears to be unconscious. One of them appears to be a guard, and the other one seems to be offering a bribe to the guard. And the guard appears to be accepting it. And the last one, much lighter than the others, appears to be that of a child playfully shoving an adult over.
Okay. What's on the other side?
On the other side, appears to be a man hanging.
Hang on, one sec. Let's.
Is that when I'm sleeping?
Okay, so.
I say exchange of goods, but it's a coin going for documents, so it could it could be espionage for all I know.
You see a man. You see what appears to be a man hanging.
Uh-huh.
You see what appears to be a humanoid being dismembered. You see what looks like a very aggressive individual yelling at another person. You see a man in the stockades. You see a man in a pillatory, which for those of you that don't know, pillatory is when you are locked up by your ankles, as opposed to the stockades where you're held by your hand and wrists. You see a man being flogged. And you see someone paying fines.
What's flog?
You ever seen those when someone's like tied up by their wrists and you get basically a whip to your back? That's flogging.
Oh, okay.
That sweet cat of nine tails
Yes,
from
the cat of nine tails. Yeah.
yeah.
Like David,
So-
you've seen the Castlevania
Okay.
with
Yeah.
Isaac. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. I've seen enough
Yeah.
slavery movies to know where this is going.
So all you need to do is match what you think the appropriate punishment is to the crime.
So there's hanging, dismemberment, yelling, stockades, flogging. What was it? The thing while you're locked up with ankles. What's the last one?
Fines.
Fines.
And I did actually base this on, I had to look this up, I had to look up medieval punishments, so each of these do actually correlate to a punishment in medieval times, which was really cool.
So
Which was really cool to learn.
I say the yelling would go with the child. That's probably the most obvious one.
Okay, so you're going to put so how are you going to put it? Shoving on one end and the yelling at the other?
I'm just asking everyone if they agree.
I do agree.
It seems I mean, it seems to make sense. I don't imagine you would hang a child, for shoving someone over.
Exactly.
Not unless you're like a fucking weirdo and you're like, I'm gonna go ahead and lock your ankles so that you don't shove people anymore. I don't know. Dad didn't.
At the very least, it's information. We have a few, mistakes to make, so it's better to make. Might as well try.
Okay. So you'll go ahead and so shoving on one side and the yelling at the other.
Yep.
You watch as the scale goes to one side as you put shoving down. As you put the yelling at the other side, it balances out completely. And you watch as one symbol at the top of the scale starts to glow.
Sick. Great.
I would say the sleeping miner and being flogged.
What?
It's out of the fines.
Doesn't it?
The fines, I say, would go to the charlatan. Or the stealing. But that could work with hands as well.
Well, I mean, like, I've heard stories about people like thieving shit, and like the right justice was like, all right, which hand did you thieve it with? I'll go ahead and cut the fucking hand off. I don't see that in any of the pictures you got.
I mean, that would be dismemberment. I just don't know if it matched how dismembered is dismembered.
Like being ripped apart.
Okay, yeah, that's too extreme.
What you reading, Chris?
Not much.
A smoothie?
Well, I mean,
Well, Chris
if we're talking like death for death, I think like the best would be like the guy doing the slit throat and then getting fucking hanged for it. You know what I mean? It's like guy getting throat cut, then like his throat gets like choked out of it.
I don't.
I mean, that's how I see it.
Well, if in the worst case scenario, if it's the man getting slitting another man's throat, it might be hanging or dismemberment.
Well, I mean, like you don't like just tear up the entire body for it. You just like fucking kill a dude.
The polar ends are the easiest.
Yes, it's all the nuance in the middle that's going to be tough.
All right, so real quick question to everyone: who has a history of shenanigans? Anyone familiar with law? AKA, by familiar with the law, you mean fucking got shit done to you? No? Okay.
Not
Carrion's
in the
hand.
traditional sense, but yes.
Carrion's hand carefully. Like, how familiar would Carrion be with some of these?
I mean, the trick is you were never caught. So
Right.
You're not really sure, like, because you've never had
The best I've got are rumors from people who have gotten caught.
Right.
I'm in an awkward position.
Why?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what do you mean, like?
Looked it up?
I should be familiar with these, given my
Background.
Job description, but I'm not.
I mean, it could be a situation where your job description handles
have-
things slightly
I
differently.
will point out, you guys do have mistakes. You do have things to
I
test the
know.
waters with.
Well, I mean, I don't know about any of you guys, but I'm thinking the slit throat with the hanging.
I think so too.
Okay, you
All
wanna
right,
try-
sick.
All right, you want to try?
Uh,
Just a slit throat with the ping pong.
All right, so are you sure you want to do the murder with the hanging?
yes.
Okay. So you put murder to one side, and you put hanging to another, and the scale balances. So
Okay.
Great.
another symbol, and another symbol lights up.
All right,
Right.
cool.
Only need 3 more. We got
Let's
this.
see. Sleeping on a job, that's like a firing thing. I know my dad would get like ranchers
I'm
sometimes
saying
that
he's
wouldn't
getting
get their
whipped.
shit done.
What
There are
else? So you got this.
companies that actually encourage that sort of thing.
Hmm.
Unless you want to be really light with it, it could be a fine. But that seems like a
Well-
charlatan's thing.
Why would you find someone who works there? Wouldn't you just take it out of their paycheck?
Well, yeah, like that's typically how my dad does. And under worst case scenarios, if the guy's like a repeat offender, he's like, all right, get the fuck out.
I say corrupt guards with dismemberment. Specifically the one sharing information.
What, you mean this one with the bag and the papers?
Yes.
I mean, treason is generally considered very heinous, so
Yeah, that's true.
What are you going to dismember? The miner, the charlatan, the thief?
Or the
Well,
guard
you wouldn't-
accepting the bribe.
Yep.
Or the individuals exchanging money for information. Do I recognize what the document is, or is it just like a generic
Just a
scroll?
generic, it's just a generic representation.
well, shit.
Well, I mean, if I'm gonna be like quite frank, like bribing a god, you know, the only reason you get caught is if like another god is like looking and going like, "What the fuck, dude?" and like it looks bad on the god and the other guy. So like I don't see two people getting fucked over in any of these.
Remember, you guys have mistakes. You can test some of these out if you're not certain.
Carrie's gonna go for a human dismemberment
Okay.
and is going to then grab the exchange document for money.
Okay. Put them together. You were correct. That one was espionage and high treason, and
Yep.
and the crime punishment does fit the crime. So you have the third one.
Fascinating.
Dismembered, hanging, yelling.
You guys are doing great at this.
So as of right now, we have these left, and
No
we-
mistakes.
we
We've
have
not made a single mistake yet. So we're
stocks held by ankles, flogging and fined left.
Yep.
I mean, classic. If you're caught stealing, you're thrown in stockade.
Well, I mean, if I were to speak from a friend's experience, he managed to run a bit of a thing, and he cheated a lot. And typically, what happened was one of two things happened. One, he was told like, "Get the fuck out of town and never come back," or you pay into this money that that you've been earning. So I don't know. My experience is telling me like this this card thing with the fine. I think that works.
Charlatan
Yeah,
and the
saying
fine.
Yeah.
As I was saying before, let's go.
Okay. So you're gonna put theft with, or you're gonna put cheating with fines. Was that Dayton? Is that what you're going for?
Yeah, that's what Dayton's suggesting. Unless anyone stops him, he's gonna start
Fine.
like
We
moving
have the
slabs.
mistakes. Might as well learn.
Yep.
You put them together, and it does not balance. The punishment outweighed the crime.
What? Well, I mean, I
Okay.
guess it ain't cheating if you're not caught. I
Oh
guess
wait,
that
no,
makes
sorry.
sense.
Reverse order. The crime outweighed the punishment.
Ooh.
Wait, what?
So we need
Okay.
we need a more intense one for cheating.
What? Like, don't tell me like the
Well, then
dudes
he's
that.
obviously flogged and shamed for it.
Not.
Not exactly.
Unless
Are we suggesting he's thrown into the stockade?
unless he's it could be the stocks are held by the ankles where it's like, okay, you ain't fucking going nowhere now. Like what was the guy called it, house arrest.
So fines outweighed charlatans, right?
Charlatan outweighed fines.
How by how much does it seem?
It's from what you saw, it just dipped. You haven't made any more mistakes, so you're not sure.
So
if
charlatan
this
is
any
worse than
indication.
fines, right?
The charlatan was worse than fines.
Okay.
Well, if we're still going by this, like the held by the ankles or the flogging thing, like those are the only two others I would think would be appropriate. Like throwing the dude in stocks, it's just gonna like have him there.
Well, do you? Is fine still on there, right?
Fines are still on there, yes, because you
I'm
did
gonna
not make
take-
a set with it.
I'm gonna take off the cheating and walk, and before putting it on there, are we cool with the sleeping miner getting a fine?
I guess. I mean, technically, that's what happens. Like, it's either he gets paid or he doesn't. So,
So you're gonna put the sleeping miner on.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So you put it on. The crime outweighed the punishment.
hold on a minute. Sleeping over fine.
Oh, you got it.
Or
Huh.
negligence is. Fuck.
Well, that's some
I'll
fucking.
explain afterward, but yeah, there was some fucked up shit.
I know.
Medieval times.
I know.
Yeah, like that's also what makes this puzzle part fucking confusing.
Yeah.
So should we put the fine with the least?
Well,
I
like-
feel like the sleeping on the job was the least like
Yeah.
egregious.
So it's not cheating and it's not sleeping. Like if you steal something, like there ain't gonna be like any fine bullshit for that. It's like, no, you get the stuff back plus. And if you bribe the guard, like you're already kind of paying a fine.
So you're paying fines for stealing, or you're paying fines for the bribe?
Or fines don't factor into this, and we're gonna need to start getting a little bit
It has
heavier.
to, though.
Hang on.
Math dictates it has to. Everyone has one match.
Hang on. Maybe
Well, so far
Wow, the obscure ones that I thought you guys weren't gonna bring the most trouble on, you got immediately, and now it's these ones that are giving you guys issues. This is great.
So to recap, we have 3 correct, but we have 2 wrong.
3 correct.
Right.
Yes.
You can make
I have two more.
two
one
more
more
mistakes.
Okay.
I'm going to suggest switching out fine for flogging.
And this is for
The minor?
Minor.
minor.
Yeah. I'm just gonna suggest that to everyone.
I mean, what I suggested originally, but let's go.
Okay, so laziness with flogging, the scale balances.
I fucking told you.
So that is another correct.
Fucking disgusting. I guess my dad's a little bit more kind. Although then again, he can afford it. So
Okay, so we got the minor out of the way.
we got 1 more to do correct here. So that means we gotta deal with cheating, stealing.
I say we deal with
And
fines
bribing.
because they give us the highest probability.
In a sense that we've already tried it with cheating, so we know it can't be that one.
Yep, so it's up to
Totally.
bribing or stealing.
Honestly, I would think by this logic, the bribe.
Wait, no, it's not flogging. It'd be fine. Mistake. Can't change that now.
We only have to solve one more, right?
Yeah,
Well, then we're in the clear. We
Yeah.
just
Oh yeah,
try
we're in the
both.
clear. Just try on both.
yeah. I'll
Okay.
put
Well-
fine with the bribe.
With bribery, the
Yeah.
crime outweighed the punishment.
Okay, then stealing.
This is gonna be number 4 if we make a mistake here.
But that's our last one. That's the last possible choice.
Yeah, because we've tried it with cheating and we've tried it with bribe.
Okay, so you're gonna do theft?
Mhm.
That's wrong too. I'm joking. Yes, the scale balances for theft and fines.
Yay.
Mhm.
So, yeah, there was some really fucked up stuff in medieval times. In medieval times, if you were caught sleeping or slacking on the job, or if you were homeless, you were flogged in the street
Oh,
because it was illegal to be homeless.
it's illegal to be homeless.
It was illegal to be homeless.
You can't exactly fucking
Yeah,
change
it was
that.
illegal to be homeless. Yeah, that's why I was like, that one's probably gonna give him some trouble. But yeah, no, it's some fucked up shit.
Okay, I didn't think it was illegal to be homeless. I thought
It was illegal to be homeless.
okay.
The flogging the lazy worker makes sense just in the sense that
Context.
Yeah, the content. I'm gonna flog the
like
child.
get your butt to work, flog.
I'm gonna flog the
Oh,
child.
the child.
Who shoved somebody over. The last one, that was intended to be a freebie. Like here you guys go. Start this off right. Although for some reason I thought Jordan was gonna argue that no, the thief gets reprimanded.
Nope. At the very least, despite the fact that Dayton's background is charlatan, he knows better. He's like, you need to be like good with what you do, otherwise you're fucked.
All right, so as the door opens, as the walls begin to open in the back, as you guys complete this puzzle, did you guys want to take a rest before continuing on?
Uh-oh. I don't like that you asked that.
Well, you mentioned it earlier, and you guys still have not taken a rest, so do you want to take a rest before you continue, or do you want to push on?
Status check. How do people feel? I feel great.
I'm fine.
Let's see. I still have taken hit points. I still have yet to actually get my spells all the way done.
Short rest?
Short rest.
If we do short rest, I still will not have my spells because that's not
Are
how
you-
bards work.
Are you completely out of spells?
I have. Not really, but if we're gonna go into a full-on battle, I'd be more comfortable with having everything. As of right now, I do not have 6. I do have 1 7. I have 1 5. I have 1 3. I have 2 1s.
Man. I'm down to
I-
spells, man.
If you want to go forward, that's fine. And unless someone speaks up, Dayton is more willing to go with the flow currently because his suggestion of having the dome early on has been rebuffed so many times before.
Mhm.
So as a character, Dayton is just ready to go forward.
We could do a short rest and get some hit points back.
Yeah.
Or we could do a long rest. The thing is, I don't know if it translates 1-to-1 to a real
That
world.
means you've spent 8 hours here.
Yeah, and I'd rather not go like straight from dungeon to dragon times,
E-
because tomorrow.
like, all I
why are
need
we
is
fighting
time.
a dragon? What? Where's?
'Cause
We're talking
tomorrow-
potential boss ability. That's why dragons came up.
Mhm.
But tomorrow's the dragon.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we gotta go back to the Dragon Kingdom.
It's time to vote. As of right
So,
now,
show of hands, who wants to take a short rest?
I'd be fine with a short rest.
I'm answering it in character. I'm not gonna answer as a player.
Gotcha.
I don't need it, so I don't.
Yeah.
I kind of sort of need it. But I also think I'd be okay without it.
To paint the picture, as of right now, the moment the door opens, Dayton is holding on to his artifact rapier, still possibly going red, and he's just like fucking finally and getting ready to leave.
Alrighty. So you guys will enter,
No, sure, okay.
I assume.
Yeah.
Alright, so as you guys enter, you hear what sounds like deep breathing. This Actually, it'd be closer to.
Oh shit, Darth Vader's here.
Oh.
You enter into an area that is destroyed completely. There are pillars knocked over and different symbols across the ground. You see there are two statues, two golden statues, and across them an arcane barrier. Very visible. And you hear a voice ring out. This should work, yeah? This should work. Your voice ring out.
It has been a while since anybody has entered my domain. I presume you are here to earn your freedom.
There ain't no fucking earning about it. You fucking sucked us all in. Now get us the fuck out.
I did nothing of the sort.
And what did happen?
You were found to harbor evil and hatred in your hearts, and worshipped a being whose name will not be spoken in these halls.
Oh, come the fuck on. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Half
Like what?
your group stepped beyond the barrier. These are your rules. The other will stay opposite and hope that they have made the right choice.
The fuck does that? You asshole! Constantly changing the rules. What made you the owner of this entire fucking place?
Same thing that allows anyone to be an owner of anything. They claimed it.
Well, then we better choose.
Great. Fantastic. Wonderful.
I volunteer for going on the head.
Both Matthew and Xander will offer if everybody else is feeling too bad to fight.
They need a healer, but I am low on health. Fuck.
Is that actually what he's suggesting, that we have to battle him for our escape?
Make an insight check.
I figured we were.
Okay, wait, hold on. I never used my last advantage. Is this my last advantage?
This will be your last advantage.
Yes!
Unless
Making friends with the devil. Alright, 17 plus 13.
Yeah, you get the sense that's what he's saying.
I'm guessing spells can't penetrate the barrier. I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna step up in front and go in.
So you're gonna step through?
Yeah, I'll step
I'll
up.
step through.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So who's stepping through? Only half of you can go through.
Okay.
So I need to have a clear understanding.
So,
who's
like-
going through.
So like half of 9? How many
Half of
people do we
8.
have?
Half of 8.
Half of 8. So only 4 people.
So only 4 people can participate.
So it was Ophelia, right?
Ophelia wants to step through. Okay, Ophelia. And Goo.
Dayton, despite the fact that he doesn't feel at 100%, he's more than willing to ready to step through.
He's ready to, but he's not yet.
Since I'm the cause of this, I might as well be one enduring some punishment.
Like, I'm ready to go. Like, I can go in.
I'm gonna.
You could bring in Mafi, in theory.
Mafi would request not to.
Bullshit.
Mafi.
That's because you don't want to use your level 20 wizard.
No,
You cheat.
no. Mafi explained why Mafi explained earlier to you guys why he doesn't like fighting.
A long time ago.
Wait, do we see this? Do we see this entity?
Oh,
This
we'll
Mickey?
get there. We'll get there as soon as you decide who's stepping through.
Fuck it. They need a healer. I gotta go.
Ezra's
No!
going through.
I mean, the funny thing is, I really want to participate.
So as of right
but I
now,
can't.
Participate. Then
I
participate.
can't.
We have
Why?
absolutely confirmed Ophelia, Esriel.
Yeah, it's these 4.
Ophelia, Ezreal, Goo, and who's the last one?
Can it be me?
It could be you, or it could be me.
See, I don't like that somebody has to.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's better if it's you because Dayton is, like, kind of tapped out.
Yeah.
He's not tapped out. It's just like if we go into this, he is going to be limited at what he can do, but he can certainly fucking try.
Hey, Dayton, do you have any healing before we get into this?
You can heal
Him?
beforehand.
Oh well.
Yes, he does have cure wounds available to him.
Idea. Heal us. Heal us before we go in, because you're
Yeah.
already kind of tapped. A little bit tapped.
Are you saying this to him right now?
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, what? So, like, I'm not good enough to go head across and give this guy the business, but you feel all so comfortable doing it.
Okay, maybe that was the character. Let's just discuss our strategy for now. Okay, so
The
if
bickering of mortals is so tedious.
hang on,
Shut
this
the
is a
fuck up.
Demon Man. This is not a character for a second. Hang on. Okay, so if Dayton stays behind, he can heal us all right now. Heal the people that are going in.
Like, as a player, like, I
Right.
agree, but I am gonna be playing this in as Dayton. He's gonna give out about it if you
But-
do this.
The thing is, we can decide on a strategy now, and then role play it out.
Mhm. But yes, I agree. That is a smart decision.
I will point out.
I have a
do still
theory,
have to
but
go
I don't
work.
know how much. I have a theory, but I don't know how much I want to test it. I have access to the spell, warding bond, but I don't know if it will be severed upon you guys going in there. I could essentially give somebody damage resistances, and I would be half their HP bar.
What are we doing
So
here?
I could not fight, but I could turn somebody into the tank.
Hang on, hang on. I just
But,
realized I have
Goo,
like a
you are
really.
the tank.
I just realized I have like a thing on this voice changer. Hang on. I'll give you guys some background music. Here we go. I'm just gonna blow into the microphone. Hang on.
That was very good. That was quite a joy.
We're gonna get copyrighted.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes, I'm all for Dayton. Get ready to heal up people if they need it.
Okay.
So, Ophelia, Esrael, not Talon.
Goo and Carrion are full health.
Carrion.
Yeah.
And does Goo want to join, or do we want one of the? Do we want Dayton, or do we want one of the not evil guys anymore? What's the sitch?
As of
Ender
right
might
now,
have
it
a-
sounds like your current is
Call me
Esriel,
Baby if you wanna
Carrion,
reach me.
Goo, and Ophelia.
If you want to page me, it's okay.
Sorry.
Which
sorry,
means
Chris,
if you're
what were
gonna have Dayton cure, that means like he's gonna be outside.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sorry, Chris, what were you saying?
I mean, Xander might be more of a tank than I am.
But you also have an artifact.
That's fair. I should probably use it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So are we going with? So is it Carrion, Ezreal, Goo, and Ophelia then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So Dayton is gonna heal then.
Yeah, and this is where we're gonna go to roleplay. What? Oh, come the fuck on! Like seriously, like you don't think that I'm good enough to go over there and give him the business?
You are when you're at your full strength.
Definitely. You're the strongest out of all of us, Dayton. I believe in you.
Fuck off! You're fucking bullshitting me.
No,
As
don't
much as I
worry.
appreciate it. All right, how bad?
Look, I mean, frankly, if this turns south, we're gonna need somebody who can get us, who can get the hell out of it here, and I think that's you.
Well, I can certainly fucking try. Okay, how bad are Esriel and Ophelia looking?
I'm at like
I'm like,
You're at 50?
He is
53.
and Ophelia's at 60. at a 90. And
Okay,
Ezra's
which
at
one
a
is-
30.
So to kind of clarify, which one is closest to technically bleeding at 50%?
We're
I'm
both
at-
missing 30, pretty much.
Yeah, I'm at 2/3.
Okay, so if
I'm
that's the
just-
case,
Slightly better. Why do we have a 31 armor class? What is going on with the
Wait,
sheet?
what? Hello?
Yeah.
How?
Da-da-da-da.
The new tank.
Just throw
So
Ezreal on the front line. She can handle it.
Nothing can touch her.
I did 19, right? That was. Yeah.
so if that's
There we go.
the case, do I have-
Where are you?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can do that twice. So I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at level 4 twice. I have my d8s. So Ezreal. 10, 14 plus 5. That'll be 19 to you.
Alright, not bad, not bad.
Ophelia.
Mhm.
You're going to have a actually really good run. That's 8, 15 plus 12. That'll be 27 plus 5, making that
I'll be a full.
3.
So she's full.
Okay.
All right. Do you
So-
want to top off Ezreal?
10,
Now, how bad are you looking at right
1,
now?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Because this is all in accordance to however much spell slots he has.
72. So
I mean, like, how bad?
She's very close. She's very close to top. She's 8 HP off.
8 HP off. Well,
Yeah.
then make it easy peasy. Just have it as a level 2. So that'll be 2 d8s plus 5. Oh, that's not even a problem. That's 9 plus 5.
Yeah, you're good. So Ezreal, you're topped up.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor before I go in.
All right. So
So-
you'll hear the voice say,
Have you made your decisions yet?
Of
I
course.
grow tired.
Yes.
Well, then maybe you go to fucking sleep then, jackass.
I'll step through.
all right. So as all 4 of you step through, can I get a marching order, please?
I'm in the front.
I'll be second.
I'll be
Third.
I'll be 4th. That's easy.
And 4th. So as you step through, you are greeted to the large chasm in front of you, and a mound of sapphire at the far end, sitting before a portal. And the voice calls out,
Well, let us begin.
as you watch as the mound of sapphire uncoils into a massive dragon that rears up on its hind legs.
I hate this so much.
And I'll move you guys to the battle map.
The rare sapphire dragon. I see.
Hey!
Bruh. Oh my god.
Uh,
Oh no.
and let's have
The big
everybody.
boy.
Let's have everybody roll initiative.
Has everyone's
Wait,
things
everybody?
changed yet?
Are you
Well,
sure?
everybody in the
You should refresh.
Oof.
Ooh,
Not
this
bad.
is gonna be awesome. I bought this a while ago and I haven't had a chance to use it, but I felt it'd be really cool for this.
Uh-oh.
I regret this. I kind of wish Dayton were here.
That he could seduce the dragon.
Yes, exactly.
Anyway, is it too late to go back and change the order?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so I've reloaded and it just says I'm still on the all white screen. I can't see anything.
Emily, hang on.
Same.
Emily, are you good now?
No.
I've moved you guys onto the battle map.
Oh,
Don't-
he's scary.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Refresh again, Emily.
Scary dragon.
Life.
Let's try this.
I wait for the music to kick in.
Oh, the music's already on.
Oh, is it? Well, I'm not even hearing anything now.
Yes.
Oh my god. Eric.
And I can't refresh without doing stuff. So
All right.
It's
So I
fine.
think
We're
we're
using
using-
Mixer anyway.
So, yeah, it's a good thing we're using Mixer. Can I get initiatives from Carrion and
Oh, sorry, it just loaded for
Carrion
me.
and Garion.
Carrion and Gary?
carrying
In
Darrington.
client, please.
Always
Rude.
in client.
Well, just for initiative, you can roll out a client for out initiative. Goo, what's your dexterity modifier?
5.
All right, so you will go before this thing.
Yeah.
Great. Hold on a minute.
My computer is deciding that it is now running. Only now has this become too much for my computer to handle.
Wow.
Which is
Wow.
great.
Wow.
Also, I love this this background.
Yes. That's the background called "It's not loading properly," so it's a fuzzy image and I can't fix it.
Okay,
Oh, no.
I was gonna say, I didn't want to be an asshole, but yeah.
This background is called "Roll20 is a terrible system," and it doesn't want to actually work for me at all, so it doesn't load the pictures properly, and I gave up trying.
Blurry.
I go first.
You know, we're not gonna get a sponsorship from Roll20 after this.
Yeah, I know we're not. I don't care. I think I care. Really like the visuals. Thanks, Justin. I tried, man, but this background didn't want to fucking work for me. Anyway, Carrion, you're up first.
Great.
Can I tell
Okay.
Carrion to just get in there?
You are welcome to yell that.
Carrion, you have to trust me, but you need to go fight that thing head on.
He hasn't lied to me yet.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to bonus action insightful fight.
Insightful feat.
Yes,
This is against its deception, yes?
I believe so. Let me reread it. Yeah, yes.
Okay, so
Your
you
deception against my insight.
go ahead and roll insight.
What is 12 plus 13
All right, you will
is
have
25.
Yep, you will have insightful fighting.
Great. Cool. That was my bonus action, so I will then use my 30 feet of movement
Mhm.
to get right here.
Okay.
And then I'll use my action to dash.
Okay.
Right there, I believe is where, or like right here maybe?
No, that's good. That's good. You're right. You're good right there.
Okay, right there.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it'll say,
You are quite brave to run in all by yourself, little tiefling.
and it will go ahead and use its legendary action to make a tail attack on you.
Okay.
Tail. That is going to be 25 to hit.
That would
no.
hit. Yes.
Oh no, my phone.
Ah!
I also don't have my. Where the hell are my dice go? There. I am the one who is unprepared this time. All right. Carrion, you suffer 17 points of 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh wait, can I? Oh, is there gonna be an? I don't know if there's gonna be another attack. Is there?
You don't.
I don't.
Legendary actions are.
Would you like
bitch
to use?
boy.
Would you like to uncanny dodge this?
Yes.
Okay, so you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage instead.
Okay. So that should. I think that puts me at 91 out of 100.
Okay. Next on the turn order is
That's
Ghoul.
me. I will dash as a bonus action.
Okay.
And with. Oh wait, hold on.
Steps of the wind.
I don't know if it. Yeah, I know it's fine. Okay.
Can you
I'll cast Warding Bond on Carrion.
All right, you will cast Warding Bond on Carrion.
So I will touch his back and give him the back rubs, and he'll feel better.
You give him the nice back pats.
And then because I have extra movement, I will get to like.
Okay.
And that is all I can do in my turn.
All right. On its turn, it will use. Let's see.
So
It will go ahead and rear up and splay its wings out wide.
that's what Warding Bond does, by the way. So
and
keep that in mind,
You
Emily.
get a +1 to everything being hit wise, and I take half your damage, and you have resistance.
It will splay its wings out wide and let out a mighty roar. And I need everybody on this side of the on its side of the barrier to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Good
not
at those.
dexterity. Damn it.
Oh no.
Damn it.
18
I
plus.
thought I would get to use evasion.
Jesus Christ, David.
25.
25. Okay.
22.
Okay.
Good.
I love,
Wisdom
I
save.
love adding
Wisdom
10.
saving throw.
Goodbye.
Oh, not 10. Sorry,
Luke,
not
Luke
22.
rolled a dead on the floor.
I get a +1 to this as well.
16.
Well, that was a nat 1, folks.
Okay, so Goo.
Same hat.
So Goo, Ezreal, and Carrion are frightened of this creature.
Great.
And
it.
it will go ahead and go into 3 attacks on you. Or in 2 attack. He'll make 2 attacks on you, Carrion.
Okay.
So bite attack and a claw attack.
Okay. Probably should have uncanny dodged these, but I was done. Okay.
Natural 20 on the bite, and then a 30 on the claw.
Yep. Okay.
Dragons
Sounds
ain't
good.
nothing to fuck
Natural
with. Yep.
20 and a 19.
At least you have resistance on them.
So the bite attack. Oh yeah, you do have resistance, so that's good.
And I take half your damage.
Yep. So the bite attack deals 10, 16.
Or I take.
22,
You take the same amount of damage.
29. 35 halved. So Goo, do you want to take the higher or lower half of the bite damage?
I'll take the higher.
So Goo takes 18 points of piercing damage. Carrion takes 17 points of piercing damage. And an additional 10 points, so 5 points of thunder damage to each of you.
Hold on. Wait. Could you one more? 17 plus 5.
17 plus 5, so 22 damage total.
Thank you. 1 minus 22.
And then here comes the damage for the claw. 5, 12, 13 plus 6. So slashing. So Carrion takes 9 points of slashing damage. Goo takes 10 points of slashing damage.
Oh no.
Do you notice a problem, Goo?
Yeah, I took a third of my HP in one turn, and it was half of the damage from somebody else.
So Ezreal, it's your turn. You are frightened.
I'm here. I'm here.
You're here, but you can't go any further.
I'm here. Can I still attack it?
You
At
can. It's just a
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
My dice just dumped everywhere.
Nice. Nice.
I'm gonna cast Dawn, like centered over here,
Ooh, I like it.
so it doesn't hit. No, it does. So like right there, so it'll hit this fella, but not
Alright.
Carrion.
Okay. So Dizzity Dawn.
Yes.
Pull it
Ezreal,
up.
Dawn of Justice.
Let me pull it up.
Yeah, go ahead and draw it out for me.
Draw it.
Yeah. Okay, so right here is where you put. So okay, I got it. I got
hang
it.
on.
So it's just him.
No, I
so-
got it.
No,
I
it's
got
fine,
it.
It's
I
fine.
got it.
It's not
I
gonna
got
matter.
it.
It's
I
not
got
gonna
it.
matter.
I got it.
It's
I
not
got it.
gonna
There it
matter.
is.
Perfect.
This is the artist of the group, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Beautiful.
All right. So what's the saving throw?
It is Constitution.
Constitution.
Oh no, dragons have Constitution.
So that's a 19.
That
Will succeed
saves.
regardless. Be good if you had a +5 on Wisdom.
That saves, yeah.
All right. So what's the damage? What's the dizzy dingles?
The damage is. Let me clean out my dice first.
I see. I see.
Okay. Come here. No. Oh, come here.
Get over here.
Get over here.
Get ogre.
My God.
Alright, 10, 7, 9, 8. Oh, that's pretty good.
So what's the damage?
Let me math. 19. 27. 34.
So half to 17. Alrighty. So as the damage comes down, you see that its body actually seems to sparkle against the light, even as intense as it is. This thing is made of pure sapphire.
Ooh. Pretty.
Ezra, okay. So it's gonna go ahead and use a legendary action at the end of its turn to make another tail attack on Carrion. That's gonna miss, however. That's a 13.
Yeah.
Ophelia.
I am going to run over here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'm gonna hit it with a synaptic static.
Synaptic static. Intelligence?
Intelligence.
Static.
Intelligence saving throw. We are looking at a 16 plus 4, so 20.
That passes. Where's my synaptic static? 23 damage.
Halved?
Yep, half.
To 11. As you do this, it reels back for a moment, kind of shaking its head, and then a smile comes across its face as it says, and I get my voice changer back out.
You have marked yourselves, little mages. I guess I know who I have to kill first.
And it will use 2 of its legendary actions to teleport.
No, thanks. No, thank you. No,
And
thanks.
it's going to teleport right there.
No, thank you.
Nope. I want to be cheeky breaky about something, but it's not my
Oh,
range.
no.
I wanted to see if I could test something, but number one, I'm not in turn order. Number two, it's not in range for what I want.
That was Ophelia's turn. Carrion.
I can't move towards it.
Actually, no, that
That's right.
I
You're
think
afraid.
about it.
Oh yeah. By the way, end of the turn. I apologize. So Ezreal, end of your turn. Make a Wisdom saving throw. See if you succeed. See if you save against the fear.
16.
16. Unfortunately, 1 under what you needed.
Dang it.
So Carrion, you cannot willingly move closer to this creature while you are frightened.
Do I
Can
have
I
to
get-
be next to someone to grant the help action?
Yeah, unless you're a mastermind. Unfortunately, masterminds can do it from 30 feet away.
Looking at the map, though, just speaking out of the situation, how close can I get to the barrier, or is this? As
I
far as
can
I
move
go?
next to
Get to that.
Goo. I can move next to Goo and actually not get closer to
That
the
is-
thing.
That is correct. You can move.
So
next to
I'm
go.
going to do that. And do the same slap on the back and go, "You got this." I'd aim right there and point to like what looks like a tendon.
So, Goo, you're frightened.
Yeah.
Wait, Goo's also frightened?
He was also
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
Damn
So
it.
as you run over, you're like, "Don't worry, man, you got this." You see Goo, like his hands are trembling as he looks on this thing.
I mean, here, can I use my bonus action to at least dodge in case of
Sure,
impending
sure.
doom, and then move back this way?
Yeah,
So
you can
we're
do that,
not
no problem.
immediately next to each other.
Yeah, you can do that, no problem.
I will try my best.
You can't move
It-
closer while you're frightened.
Well, that
Yeah.
is stupid.
No, that's
That was
the rules.
my thing.
You can't
I will.
move closer.
Wait, it's the end of my turn. Can I try to roll out of it?
Yes, you can attempt to roll out of it.
You have dark.
I will use stillness of mind to end the fright.
17 plus 6.
All right, so you're not frightened, and Goo, you use your action for stillness of mind.
Yes.
Okay.
So now you can move up on it, but probably don't do anything.
Yeah, no. I will move up on it. And is there anything I can do as a boner action? Shield of Faith myself.
Okay. Ophelia, go ahead. Ophelia, go ahead and get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, I stab at it with my dagger. Cool.
All right.
Spooky.
I don't have Warcaster.
Oh,
so...
actually, never mind. Sorry, it's not gonna do that.
Okay. Well,
You didn't
there,
really
there goes
answer
my
my,
there goes my nat 20, I guess.
Ah!
You didn't really
Yeah,
answer my
motherfucker.
question last time. How close can Dayton get to the barrier?
Right here.
Okay, so he will probably at least like get up into the barrier and
Oh, actually. No, never mind. He'll just do that. Okay. So he will go ahead and take a deep breath in, and he will exhale this wave. Actually, it's not even a wave. As he screeches out, there is just this high-pitched sound that eventually completely leaves your eardrums. I need people in that 60-foot cone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, man.
I'm good at that.
Why is it gotta be Constitution, man? I have one of those.
Mediocre?
That's it.
Am I in the six? Am
That
I in the
is
60
a-
foot?
No,
cone?
you're not. No, you're not. It's just
Okay.
in
That's
front.
an
Is
A.
a 23.
23. Ezreal?
Oh, 20. Not natural.
There you go. All right, so neither of you guys suffer this. Both of you guys suffer half damage, and neither of you are incapacitated.
Spicy.
Yay.
For
Why was it only dexterity?
52 halved, so 26 points of thunder damage.
I will also absorb elements that.
So 13 points of thunder damage.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Can it do anything else?
Well, Dayton, back to where we started.
Yep.
That's the turn. Ezreal.
Is it okay if I make an interrupt, or at least to see if
Sure.
what I
What
have
would
in
you like
mind?
to do?
Because Dayton is actually going to cup his hands while he is within 60 feet of this creature and go, "Yeah, all you're good for is screaming and shouting at people. Too bad that your mouth and everything that you say absolutely blows." And he's going to attempt to cast Vicious Mockery where he is.
22 on the wisdom save.
Well, he would have made it, so bullshit. Had to try. Actually, if Dayton did that, since it is technically still a spell, would he have seen anything happen if he did something with the barrier there? If it would have done anything.
Ah, that's right. Yes, you have the barrier between you. The spell has no effect.
I figured. So all he sees is probably like some reverberations, and he goes,
Yeah.
"Shh, damn it!"
So Ezreal, you're up.
I am up. You're right. Okay. If I move, this way, is that parallel to the dragon?
Well, let's see. From here. Nope. You get closer.
Okay. How about this?
You'd actually have to move back one, but yes.
Okay. So. Okay. So I'll move there.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is technically moving further away, but
Y'all right?
it counts.
That is
Weird.
60 feet.
All right. What are you doing?
I'm casting fucking guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt.
Let's go with level 4.
Level 4. Alright, make an attack roll at disadvantage because you're still in its visual.
What? Oh.
Frighten gives you disadvantage, I'm afraid. What time is it?
13.
What's the time?
I don't think I need to roll again.
In that one?
That's a 2. And a 3.
Oh, buddy.
Oh.
Alright, so the guiding bolt, as you raise your hand, still trembling, you watch as this thing turns and faces you and opens its mouth. You see the saliva kind of dripping away from its jaws. You kind of just veer your hand off and fire into a wall.
Oof. Oh, whoa.
I thought that was your
That's a
actual.
28.
What did the bonus? Oh, yeah, it's 28, so you're no longer fighting.
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, he's gonna hit Ophelia.
Wait, don't you also have the goon to summon?
Jesus Christ.
I don't have the wings open.
Oh yeah.
Ophelia, that is going to be a 22 to hit.
Yeah, I can't block that. Fucking hit me.
Hit you, he shall, for 16 points of damage.
Yep, that's 16 points of damage right there. I'm feeling that in my bones. You know, that would have killed like 3 wizards right there at level 1.
Ophelia, you're up.
I'm
I'm
gonna move
waking up. I
right here.
feel it in my bones. Okay.
And I'm gonna hold my hand back and then thrust it forward, casting Cone of Cold.
Ooh, very nice. Very nice. It's gonna use a legendary resistance to save.
Nice, that's good.
Oh.
Okay, it burnt one.
God, the turn's almost over.
It burnt one.
So 14 points of damage.
And then I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
What is the?
He'll tail attack you again.
Sure.
That's going to be a 28 to hit.
What's the range?
Sure. Hit me with that damage, boss.
23 points of bludgeoning damage this time, buddy.
Hey, what the fuck is this thing?
It's a sapphire
dragon.
dragon. It's a sapphire dragon. It's an extinct species of dragon. That's gonna be Kellyan's turn.
Help me understand the range on weapons. Sorry.
Okay, what's your increment?
3120.
So when you get beyond 30, it's disadvantage on the attack.
So I could theoretically use my hand crossbow right up on it.
Yes, except if you light up on it and you don't have crossbow expert, it's still disadvantage.
I see. Got it. Okay. I'm just trying to think what. I mean, frankly, that's gonna be the.
Frankly, my
It-
dear.
It's currently harrying Ophelia. Are you still frightened?
I'm not frightened.
So you could flank it and get
I
into
can get
that business.
here. I don't know if I count. I guess flanking just gives Ophelia advantage, but I can't.
Oh.
You are not directly across.
You have to be,
Where would
like,
I need to be
right
directly?
here, right here.
Right there.
to you.
One to the right.
But then I literally don't have the move to do that.
Then you can't flank.
Then I'll do it.
But the bonus action, dodge, rapier.
So you're gonna attack with the rapier. Go.
Yes, and there's still sneak attack on this as well.
Sneak
Yes.
attack.
If it hits. Okay, hold on. Rolling dice. I haven't attacked using normal dice before.
Sneak attack.
19 plus 9.
That will hit.
Great.
Great,
Wow.
great, mate.
1, 2, 3,
I rate 8 out of 8.
4. Where's my D8?
Great,
1,
great,
2.
great D8.
Great
Sorry.
D8, mate. I rate 8 out of 8.
I kind of understand. It was kind of nicer to roll damage in client, just because we didn't have to do all this finding of D6s. But here I be.
D6s, please. I need them. I'm a rogue.
Five. Someone else can go while I do this. 6, 7. Okay. Let's get the rapier out of the way.
Just go ahead and roll your damage.
2.
2 plus 4 is 6 on the weapon.
Okay.
Move.
Well, at the end of its turn, it's going to use another legendary.
Hold on, I haven't done the
It's
sneak
not his
yet.
turn. It's his turn.
It's the
That's-
sneak plus an additional 15, 26 points of sneak attack damage.
Very nice. And then Carrion, that's a 20 to hit you.
I took dodge, so it should be disadvantage. It's my bonus
was
action.
So 20 and a 23. I rolled a 9 and a 12.
Okay, hold on. 7. Yeah, it's at most.
Even with a +1 to AC, it still hits.
Yeah, because my AC is only 18.
16 points of damage to you, Carrion.
Okay,
8 points of damage.
I'm gonna take that. 16.
So 8, because Goo takes half.
Okay.
It takes half your damage. And then
Yay.
Ghoul, it's your turn.
I don't like this anymore. Here. Now I am Flanco. And I'm not frightened, so that's 4 attacks.
Yep.
From me. Does a 21 hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, did we count the
This
resistance?
is all out of the way. That's a nat 20.
Okay.
Okay. Actually, I'll do those 2 first because they're different damages. The first attack would be 10 slashing damage, and the second attack 10 plus holy shit, 25.
Okay.
I love doubling dice rolls.
You don't double the dice.
No, you add another die though.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Okay.
Is that I rolled a 3 for the actual dice of the first attack, but then I rolled a 10 and an 8.
Okay.
The second that crit was dirty. And then this will be a fist, which I will actually spend a key point to dodge. I will spend the key point for the 2 fist attacks. And then I will attempt to stunning strike on both of them.
Also, don't forget about your necrotic damage.
Yep. Oh, that's right. Necrotic damage on the first one. I forgot it applies to both of those. Does the necrotic damage die double?
I mean, you roll 2 of them, yes.
Okay. So that will be 6 points of necrotic damage between the first 2 attacks.
Okay.
And then a 20. Okay, the first fist hits. That's 10 damage plus 2 necrotic, and then God, there's a lot of fucking dice. That'll hit.
Monks. Action
Yeah.
Economy is their name.
11 key whatever damage, and then 3 necrotic.
Okay.
I did a lot of damage, and then 2 stunning strikes.
It's saved on both. Unless your DC
Yeah,
is
I kinda-
above, unless your DC is above 18.
It is not.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if it gets its breath weapon back. Okay, so it's gonna go ahead and angle its head and aim it this way. On the 2 people
And
who
I
just did a
can-
fuck ton of damage to it. No, because
Does it
no,
cost anything to drop concentration?
No.
Like an action? Okay, because
So you're gonna-
I'd rather not take extra fucking damage out the ass.
Hear that,
Yeah,
Carrion?
go for it.
Sorry, Carrion.
Hear that, Carrion? He's
Go for it.
abandoning you.
That's fine. I accept this.
All right, so
Carrion understands.
Constitution saving throws from both of you.
Yay!
Okay. Ow. Why the fuck does my shoulder keep hurting me?
5.
5.
Yay!
I think I have a 5 total. Yeah, 5 total.
Oh,
It was a 3
jeez.
plus
And Carrion?
something.
Yeah, give me a second. Weird. 16 plus 4, a natural 20.
So you're gonna take half damage.
Uh-huh.
So both of you. So Goo, you take 48 points of thunder damage. Carrion, you take 24, and you watch as Goo, as Goo is standing there, his eyes kind of go wide for a moment, and you watch as blood begins kind of pouring away from his ears. Goo, you are incapacitated until the dragon's next turn.
I'm going to uncanny dodge and do half of the 24, so it's
12 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay,
What
so
is
Ezreal.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of Ezreal's turn, I will have a question.
Yes.
So that way,
Let's see. Okay.
I'm still kind of following turn order, but I don't know what I should interject, if any.
Here you
Or if
go.
it's just going to be one of
Inspire.
those pointless things. But I need to check things.
Well, how does my restored appointment work?
Does that work? Does this work? Does it work? Oh, I touch a creature. Let's try this one.
Oh. Damn it!
I touch
This is
a
a
creature.
disease.
God damn it.
It's okay, guys. It's okay.
Okay, he just wants to kill us.
To
I
be
have to
fair,
touch-
he's looking pretty hurt at this point.
I don't want to touch it.
Yay!
I don't have anybody to touch.
Bad touch from priest. I don't know about this one, chief.
Out of this house. Out of this house.
Who are you trying to get to it? Oh, that's right. You've already moved your 30 feet, haven't you?
Yes,
I
she
have.
has.
I will use. How many? Fourth. I'll use a mass healing word at fourth.
Ha.
And I guess just heal the 4 of us.
Yep, that's 2d4 plus your wisdom.
Where's my other? Oh, there it is.
Release the hounds.
Wow. I got max on that.
That's good.
So
so that means that'll be 8 plus your wisdom.
that's 13.
Hey, 13 healing to everybody.
Ah! Great!
And,
At the end of your turn, it's going to use 2
No.
legendary actions to teleport.
not yet.
Okay.
I can use a cantrip, right?
You can use a cantrip.
Toll the dead, bitch.
Toll the dead. What's its wisdom saving throw? Whoa. Plus 8, 10 plus 8, 18.
It matches.
It does not take any damage.
Yay.
No, it'll teleport.
Now it will womp.
Let's see.
So as it womps, there are 2 questions that Dayton is looking at in this situation because it looks like those last few things hit. Number 1, how high is this? Does it go up to the ceiling?
So
Or does it look
fucking
like there's an
high, dude.
opening?
That does go to the ceiling.
Fuck. Okay, and then does this beam appear to be coming from the statue, or
It
does
seems to be
like it's
coming
placed?
from 2 gemstones embedded in the statues.
Question is, can I hit it or not?
Love this.
Dayton's slowly trying to figure out how can I swindle my way into this. So- Okay, now that I have those 2 questions. It'll be next round. He'll see what he can do.
Ophelia.
Okay then. Can I move over here?
If you want to.
Yeah, okay. I thought they were walls. 5, 10, 15.
All right. As you go there, you leave its range,
Mhm.
and it will make an attack on you.
Okay.
It will make a bite attack on you.
Mhm.
That's going to be a 24.
Yeah, it hits.
All right, take 19 points of piercing damage and 5 points of thunder damage.
Okay, plus minus 19, and then the minus 5. Did I absorb elements last turn? Oh wait, it's already over. Never
Yeah,
mind.
it's already over. It's your turn now.
Yeah, never mind. Let's see here. What do I have that is decent? What do I have?
Secret level 10 fireball.
Synaptic static again.
Synaptic static.
Yep.
A nasty static.
Actually,
Nasty.
never mind. I'll go for a Big B's hand.
Big Bear's hand.
I'll have it like appear behind it.
And others are the can.
It's a hand that's so big.
There you
Big
go.
man.
Yeah, Big B's hand.
Yep.
Big man with a big hand.
Where did I put my
It's
Big
so
B's
square.
hand stat sheet?
Hold on, I'm sorry, that's not gonna do.
That's Big B square.
I know,
Big
that's not gonna do.
What the
The
fuck?
Minecraft
Okay.
hand.
Okay, I have it.
There we go.
What the fuck is that ring finger, Broseph?
What is that chicken?
Look at all
Okay.
those chickens.
So
So
it looks like a man slip and fell.
Can I make an attack? That is a
Fight on. I'm going to be. I'm going.
17 plus.
If that's the case.
That's
Uh-oh, DM's getting bored.
No,
How
I'm
much?
not. I'm getting dressed because I still have to go to work today.
He's falling down all these stairs.
oh.
Alright, so what's the damage?
So it's 17 plus 8, so 25 to hit.
25 will hit.
Okay, and its
That's
damage.
too big.
Let's see here. It's using. Is it forcible hand? No, not forcible hand.
He's using a big paunch.
48. Okay, where's my d8s?
It's using Falcon Punch.
Falcon punch.
Falcon, you're a really bad character.
What? Fuck you,
I'm
Eric.
surprised.
But his story's so deep. His father died in the races,
10.
I think.
18 plus 8. So that
His
is.
father died in the races. I think it was really
That is-
clear, actually.
That was 26 points of damage.
26 points of damage, huh?
Yeah.
26 points of force
Alrighty.
damage specifically.
Anything else you'd like to do?
That is all I can do.
Alright, at the end of your turn, he's going to use his last legendary action to do a telekinetic fling.
Oh, great.
So... what the fuck? Stop!
I warned you, bro. I warned you about stairs.
I'm giving him pants. He deserves that much at
Oh,
least.
he's naked again.
God fucking damn it. I hate you guys.
You get demonetized.
So go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw, please. Ophelia, as a chunk of rock is launched at you.
18 plus 3, 21.
Alright, you take no damage and manage to dodge it. Carrion.
Fuck yeah.
Bonus action dodge. We're running 30 feet in.
Okay.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom.
Rapier!
Alright.
There is
Oh,
no
I should
flaking
probably roll to
involved.
see if it attacks, if it hits first, right?
Yeah, you might want to see if it hits first.
11 plus 9, so unnatural 20.
That hits.
Alright, rolling for the damage. So we're going to do the d8 first. Oh, well, so I'm pretty sure this is cocked. It's landed just in between two pieces of
Yeah,
paper.
that's cocked.
Great. Well, that was unfortunate. So that will be... What is it? I think it's plus 4 for my rapier. Yeah, so that'll be 6 on the rapier plus sneak attack, which is... Okay. 6 or 10. 10 25. 25 plus 6.
Woof. Wait, are you serious? 25 plus 6?
Is that
Yes.
for the weapon attack? Do you...
No, he already rolled the rapier too.
Yeah.
You literally, it is literally 1 hit point. 207
God.
is its HP, it's at 206.
God damn it.
Zohendo!
Goo is incapacitated. It is this thing's turn now.
And I can still do stuff while I'm incapacitated,
I
right?
don't believe so.
Nope.
It's basically the stunned effect.
I know, but I can do something that involves me not moving.
You can't take reactions. You can't take actions or reactions.
But you can sleepwalk, right?
Incapacitated. Yeah, you can move, but you just can't take actions or reactions.
What?
You can
Yeah,
move,
you-
but you can't take actions or reactions.
Yeah, you sleepwalk.
Incapacitated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Incapacitated.
That
is not
makes
unconscious.
no s-
Incapacitated is not unconscious.
Makes no sense. Yeah, incapacitated means your fucking legs don't work.
You're sleepwalking.
An incapacitated
What?
creature can't take actions or reactions.
In essence, what's happened is like you're
This is-
bleeding from the ears, and like there's that tinnitus ringing going on. So you're like covering your ears, make sure like the ringing stops, and you're like stumbling around.
It's like that
Alright,
scene in
I'll just
Hunger
hang out
Games.
then, I guess.
Mhm.
I like how you're mentioning the Hunger Games and not fucking Saving Private Ryan.
I've never seen Saving Private Ryan.
Good movie.
Okay, so
Highly
what
recommended.
are you doing, man? I do have to go to work, so I want to.
I can't do anything then. Just go.
Alright, just gonna see if it gets breath weapon back. It does not get its breath weapon back. So, man, now I'm the one taking forever. So it will go ahead and. It's not really gonna do anything for it. So it'll just go ahead and make 2 attacks. Actually, it'll just scooch here and make 2 attacks on Ophelia.
Bitch! What do you want from
Because
me?
that doesn't provoke attack of opportunity.
Bitch!
So
I'm determined to take down one.
I'm gonna take one of you with me. No. So Ophelia, that is a 11 plus 11, 22.
22.
Can you please re-roll that?
Sure.
Lucky.
That's a 14 plus 11, so 25.
I will take that damage.
Oh my fucking god. 18. Oh my god. I think I knocked you unconscious. 18 plus 6, 24 points of piercing damage, and then 6 points of thunder damage.
Yeah, no matter what I do, I get knocked unconscious.
So Big V's hand is gone.
Yep.
And then it will turn and make its claw attack on you, Carrion.
Alright, it'll be at disadvantage.
It will be a disadvantage. Hiya!
Ah!
So you
No
avoid
X's.
So you avoid
We're
a
not
crit,
X'd yet.
So you avoid a crit, but that's an
X.
18. That's still an 18. 7 plus 11.
Yeah, that would have taught. Yeah, no, my armor class is 17.
See, Goo, you see what you've done?
No, it's okay.
7, 11, 19 plus 6, 25 points of slashing damage.
We're gonna have that with the uncanny dodge.
Well, here's the thing. I would be unconscious right now if I
I know,
kept it
you made the
on.
right choice. So what was it, 25? Half of that is, like,
12.
Thank you.
Smezriel.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
Right? Bonus action. Healing word.
Okay.
At, let's say, 3rd level.
Okay. And then what's your action?
7,
Just summon the guardians, just kill him by
8.
standing there.
5. So that's 13 healing to Ophelia.
Ah, I'm back up again.
So, and then your action?
I'm gonna stab him.
Make an attack roll.
Alright, where is it? I lost it. Is that real? Wow. It keeps happening. Keeps falling fucking everywhere. 21?
21? How do you want to do this?
Oh,
It
I'm
has
just
one
gonna.
hit point.
Yay.
Yes.
Damn. Fuck you.
Alright, so...
I don't know. I guess I'll just kind of like go up the neck and cut it.
Alright, so you can't quite reach the neck. However, as you go in and stab it, you find a small place where the crystalline form has fractured. And as you stab into it, you watch as a series of fissures begin going all across its body until eventually it reels up the head, and in a massive blue explosion, it shatters. At which point, it reforms itself right here.
Motherfucker!
Huck.
And we are out of initiative.
Work.
Yay.
And we will pick this up next week because I have to go to work.
For number 2.
Cliffhanger.
Well,
Okay,
I mean, you guys have basically completed it, so. So yeah, good job, guys.
Puzzle dungeon.
Oh, and now Zoom's back to work again. What the fuck? Like, I went back to Streamlabs to see what was going on, and like Zoom immediately came back on our screen. What the?
So anyway, thank you everybody for watching. We'll pick this up next Saturday with the continuation and the finale to the dungeon. And yeah, we will see you guys next week. Until then,
Wait.
a goodbye because I have to go to work.
Follow our Twitter.